We have 19 hours. Do you think that's enough? Our podcast has been pretty long.
I'm so down to do a 19-hour pod.
I would tap out at 3.5 hours, I believe.
Carly, wait, did we... welcome back to Only Friends, you guys. You always say it, so that was really weird for me. It felt...
I know.
Not great.
It wasn't a conscious effort. It was.
She's like, no, this podcast already sucks. I'm out of here. Don't you dare.
At least the door's open for her.
I know.
I don't feel safe because the door is open. It's fine.
I love the door being open.
I like it closed.
Really?
I just feel like we're safe. Yeah, I like to hide behind it. No, I don't know. I just like it because it feels more like cozy and closed off, and like this is our studio for the moment.
Okay, I get that.
You get it?
Yeah.
It's not like I'm scared someone's gonna break in.
I know. For me, it's like I like to be able to see my surroundings, and it's so dark in here, and like out there looks like the real world because I can see daylight.
It's just animation in here.
You know what I mean?
We're just AI.
Oh, interesting.
What?
That we have such different takes.
I know. I like it closed. I feel safer. I feel like it's an enclosed area. Yeah. The sound is better. Not really.
I just get so hot.
I know.
That's why I'm like, keep her open.
Yeah, no, that is a good point.
However, little fun fact for everyone who doesn't know this, we are converting our garage in the backyard to an ADU, which is an additional dwelling unit. So it will be like an apartment. But we are making it while we live here, mine and Carly's podcast studio.
Okay, so more cameras.
More cameras.
Here's what it's going to look like, in my opinion.
I'm literally like, how will that be somewhere somebody can live?
It's our studio and someone's going to live there?
Well, no, but I'm just saying, like, without it being our studio, like, there will be a bathroom. There will be a kitchen.
Like, let me fill up the fridge. Oh my God. Or like a mini fridge or something.
Only expenses. Poppy.
No,
oh, wait,
literally.
that's so cute.
Poppy, Diet Coke, Coke Zero.
Yeah.
Charged lemonade, Panera charged lemonade, snacks, anything.
Yeah.
Prime. I can bring all my Prime. Not that we'll even use it.
No, I think that's a good idea too.
But here's how I envision I would love our podcast to have 3 cameras. Obviously a wide and then one of me and Erin.
Yep.
Because to me that just looks better. I don't mind how it looks here. I think it still looks good, but I think it would just level it up a little bit. Mm-hmm.
I would like to have 2 separate chairs.
Yes. I agree with that. And then
also
I don't want to be near you.
Also have an extra chair so that we can have people on the podcast.
Agreed. Like, if you didn't see, Joe was on our bonus episode on Patreon, and it was a fun time. It was the 3 of us on the couch. It kind of looked like our outfit review videos. I think it was hard for Joe to like move his head back and forth a lot. Yeah. So maybe another chair would be good, but can it be done already?
I know. Well, guys, the way that it takes so long to get anything done. Did I ever talk about how we were going to renovate the house?
I think so.
Okay. Literally.
Who fucking knows?
The plans still weren't even approved after like a year. And it gave us way too much time to be like, we don't want to do this anymore. Yeah. So rather than doing that, we're converting the garage in the back just for like property value. And because when we were going to renovate the house, we weren't even going to add another room actually. It would just be more space. So it would have been better, but now it'll be nice because there'll be like the separation. Who knows what I'll do with this room, but it takes so goddamn fucking long for anything to get approved. But the city of LA is in like a housing crisis, so like ADUs get approved so quick. I think it's been like 3 months. It got approved.
I honestly thought you tried to do that like forever ago. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I think like 3 months. And now they're just waiting on like the permit, which I feel like will hopefully come pretty quick. And then it takes like 3 months to build. So I'm like, oh, great. Perfect.
Only 3 months?
Mm-hmm. They estimated 3 to 4 months.
Okay.
But I'm also like, oh, just in time for summer. Perfect. When I can finally use my fucking backyard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, well, at least it'll be done. And then every year from now on.
Yeah, it'll be so fun.
We'll have a better looking pod.
What a fun new change.
Yeah. Although I'm still grateful for this pod.
Yeah.
I don't want to, throw this one under the bus because I think it's a great setup and it's very simple and I think people like it because it's just chill.
It is chill.
But
I forgot what I was going to say. I do have a question.
Oh, okay.
I just came back from Utah for the winter and I brought a bunch of books with me there for the winter. Just came home, refilled my shelf. And prior to doing that, like I had already kind of had like the middle shelf is all my read books. The top shelf is to be read.
Okay.
For Carly's eyes.
Yep. Thank you.
In the middle shelf, you notice that it's more like color coded.
Yes.
But the thing that bothers me is the heights.
Yeah.
Like the big books.
Those hardcovers will get you.
So I need
At least
to know.
They fit. They don't even fit on mine.
Oh no.
Because mine's like a
You should turn them this way.
Sideways?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's only like a couple.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that is bothersome. Maybe put those on its own shelf.
I know, but like I need to know how people sort their books. Because like I don't even, like even the color coding, I'm like, it doesn't look that great.
Yeah, it just looks like, it doesn't, I'm going to be honest, I would never think it was color coded except for all the blues at the end.
Yeah, well, because all the other ones are like the text color for the most part.
Did you read any other books?
Oh, no, we listened to one on the way home yesterday. A whole entire audiobook.
Okay.
Loved it. You should definitely read it.
A book like we would read?
Yes.
Okay, what is it?
It's called, I think, A Stranger in the House.
Ooh.
It was one of those books where like I for sure was like, this is what's happening. But then it was like,
you're
ping
wrong.
pong, ping pong. The author like
Ping pong.
lets you, like they're very obvious about who they want you to think does certain things. Like they don't like hide anything, and then at the end it's a twist, which I do like. So they kind of like keep you in the loop. It's like everything that you think they kind of mention, and then you're like, oh, but why would they mention it if that's what's going to happen?
Okay.
And they did that a lot.
Okay.
It was overall a great book, and TJ liked it too.
How did it cover most of your drive?
The whole entire, we had like 2 hours after. It was like 9 hours.
Oh, wow. Were you like, after it was ended? Mm-hmm. Okay, I was gonna say, were you like, I wish the drive was longer so we could finish it?
No, but we were like, it made it go by so fast.
I'm sure.
And
it's like reading on a plane.
no, TJ and I both were like, this narrator, amazing. Like, I want to just find what other books this woman narrates.
You could.
Because she didn't do like over the top, and everything was just like the way she narrated was so perfect.
That's so funny. I don't think I've ever listened to like a a fiction book.
Yeah.
Audio. I've only listened to nonfiction. I always get them confused.
I did like have like some of Yellowface audiobook and didn't like the narrator at all. She just like talked like this the whole time, basically.
Yeah, you gotta get a good one.
This lady kind of like put on voices, but not like in an annoying way where each character was like,
what was up?
Oh my God, it was so good.
I love that.
But I feel like a drive is the best way to listen to audiobooks, but I don't know if I could do it if it was like split up.
Oh, like if you had to.
If like I was just driving an hour.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing about audiobooks is like you can pick them up whenever. So even if you're not going on a trip, but you're like driving to downtown, which can take like 40 minutes, and you just put it on, there goes 40 minutes, and then you can pick it up again when you're cleaning.
I know, but like it's a book too that's like you want to keep going.
Yeah.
So it was like, if I had to get out and like unpack, then what?
It probably wouldn't have been a great book to read too.
I agree.
So
I really
liked
it.
I guess audiobooks on road trips are like reading on planes. Same vibe.
Absolutely.
Literally same vibe, same time.
It's pretty crazy because I went to Goodreads to log it, which like I literally felt like a fraud.
Oh yeah.
Like just give me a like
it's giving fraud a little bit.
I listened to it.
I know.
You know?
But you did consume the book, so
I know.
Notice it's called Good Reads, not Good Listens. But you did do you consume the book.
I know, but it's the behavior is fraudulent.
I know.
As someone who's like passionate about like, no, there's a difference between reading and listening.
Maybe in the if you quote unquote write a review every time you listen, just say I actually listened, so that way your message gets across.
Well, I do think that like reading a book and listening to a book can be interpreted in like two different ways.
What do you mean?
Like I think that like who knows if I read the book, would I like it as much?
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or vice versa.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure like some narrators can make books unlistenable or that. Yeah. Yeah. Either or.
See?
Yeah.
So I guess it's like pretty subjective.
Because it's also like, are you going to read the book Grey's Anatomy or you're going to watch a show? Like, I'm going to watch a show.
But for a second I was like, there was a book?
I think it's actually like a medical book. It's not an actual book, but I was just pulling it out of my ass, to be honest.
Totally.
But you know what I mean? It's like, you're going to enjoy one or the other better. Yeah. But I'm sure if you read it, you would have liked it too, if you liked the audio. I feel like a thriller, it's pretty easy to know if you like it.
Yeah. I did think it was going to be rated higher. I think it was like 3.8.
Those are always scary. I'm always like, okay, I should avoid that.
But then like I'm like, I don't believe it because this was a good book. And I went to Google and typed it in and like on Amazon, it was 4.2.
Okay.
I feel like people on Goodreads are just like way more critical.
They are.
And they care about things that I do not care about.
Yes, I think
they're like, the man in this book was a piece of shit. Blah, blah. I'm like, well, it's a book.
Yeah, like, okay, it's not real life. We're not in a trial. Like, yeah. I think that you should go off of the Amazon reviews then.
Yeah.
And same, because I don't really care about the semantic. Like,
I gave it a 4.
Yeah, that's great.
And other than that, I have not read any other books, but I have read 7 books this year so far.
Damn.
Well, I guess I read 6 and listened to 1.
Thank you for the clarification.
And like half of another.
I still haven't read anything since like October.
Wow.
I'm like, this is a really good streak for me. So proud of myself.
I
can't do it. I can't do it.
I know. But you have like other hobbies going on.
Sure, but the book sphere, I just can't do it. Can't pick one up. I try and I can't do it. I spent 10 minutes, can't do it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You've tried?
Yes, I even was reading out loud on TikTok Live because I was like, maybe this will help. And it didn't. It actually made me more nervous. I couldn't read.
What were you reading?
I can't read out loud.
What book was it?
The cupcake book.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and you didn't like it?
No, well, it's probably good. I'm just not interested.
Do you want me to read to you?
Yes. We should just listen to the fucking
That's
audiobook.
our bonus podcast.
Yeah. 8 hours.
The audiobook by the author?
I don't know, but probably because it is a memoir.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming yes.
I'm going to read, I think, The Idea of You next.
What's that?
Everyone keeps asking. I said I was going to read Akatar and I put it back down.
Oh, yeah.
It's
just going to be a lifelong journey for us.
It's such a fucking commitment. I can't. Laura, my mother-in-law, she's read, I think, the first two. But like even on the second one, she was like, oh, look at how much I have left.
Oh,
and I'm like,
God.
I think being around her is like also the reason I'm like, I don't know if I need to.
Yeah.
Because every time, she's not even like, oh, I can't wait to pick the book back up. It's like, look how much is left.
Yeah, I know. I don't want that energy.
And then she started another one. Carly, I am not, it's the purple one. If you Akatar heads out there know what I'm talking about, I don't know what number book it is. It is literally
like a Harry Potter fourth book.
Bigger.
Oh my God.
She's bigger than the Goblet of Fire. That thing was so fucking thick. I was like, that would take me. It has to be at least 1,000 pages.
Oh my, we make book club in October. So we have time to finish it.
No, I was like, girl, that's crazy. And for something that you're like, oh, I guess I have to read this one now. I'm like, what?
At that point, you're like hurting your mental health.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing it to yourself. Don't
Wild.
do it.
But
damn.
Yeah,
does she like the series? I mean, she has to, right?
I guess. I don't. It's unclear.
Yeah, I guess. Like, what the fuck?
It's pretty unclear, but I don't know. I need like the time and the space.
Yeah.
To hold. Hold on. Let me put this on.
That's so fair. Very fair and very
to be
valid.
able to hold that in my heart, you know?
Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever get around to it. There's so many other books out there, you know?
Yeah.
Anyways, I love our book talks on here, even though I'm so far behind. My Goodreads has been silent.
Well, I did set a goal of 30 books this year, so I'm like trying to stay on top of that. It says I'm two books ahead.
Oh, great. Oh, yeah. It like tells you.
Yeah.
Nice.
My reading challenge.
Is it in Goodreads or is it?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah, and you can like see other friends like set reading challenges and you can be like, good job.
That's like Apple Watch.
Yeah.
It on Apple Watch.
Wait, let me see. I have so many things to talk about.
Oh, okay.
Today.
Slay.
Let's see what else I've got on here on my little notepad. Do you want to tell? Did you do anything this weekend? Wait. Before I get into that, I need to say something about your weekend.
My weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, Aaron has something to say about my weekend.
Nolan, I woke up one morning and Nolan had posted on his story, like in your living room, and it was like Wonka.
I was like, I didn't hate Wonka.
Yeah, like not really hating Wonka. And I was like, no way.
I know.
Is Carly watching this?
Oh, no.
I had to DM. I was like, tell me Carly's watching
Absolutely not. I came down and I was like, what is it? I was like, do you like it? And he was like halfway, or he was pretty far, and he was like, honestly, I don't mind it, because he gets like, he's the most like cringed out person, which is like so annoying to me. But like musicals and stuff, he's like, I just like physically hurts him. I could not believe he was watching Wonka.
Did you catch any of it?
I didn't. I fully came downstairs and it was like on a screen. I don't know.
I watched like 30 minutes of it when I was in Florida.
Yeah.
I didn't turn it off because I didn't like it.
Okay.
I just was really tired and I haven't gotten the chance to watch the rest of it.
Okay.
But like just from that, I was like, if Carly's watching this, like I was laughing thinking about you watching it. Cause I just like, it's so goofy.
Now you got to watch Mean Girls, the musical.
No, I have.
Oh, you have? Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I have.
Think of me watching that one. No.
Wonka's just like sillier though, in the sense that it's like
Timothy.
It's very silly.
Yeah.
Mean Girls was just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Matt texted me about that. He read saw my Letterboxd review and he was like, dang, like I really wanted to watch this. And I was like, well, you can, but I didn't like it.
It's not on VHS. So
yeah. I was like, don't pay for it if like you have to.
The Mean Girls one?
Yeah.
I don't know if you'd like it or not.
I don't know.
Hard to say with that man.
I know. The interiors might be good.
The what?
The interiors of the houses.
Hmm?
Do you remember what? Remember on the podcast, one of the reviews for Matt's, one of the movies he watched was like, I loved the interiors.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought it was like a Mean Girls reference. And I was like, what the fuck am I missing? I was starting to panic.
No. Okay. So that made me LOL.
Okay. Yeah. I was also shocked by that. And no, I did not watch it.
Okay. That's very funny.
He couldn't convince me. He wanted to watch Oppenheimer last night. I was like, sir, that is 3 hours. And he already watched it.
What?
Yes.
Oh, did he like love it?
I guess he like bought the book. The book is literally as thicker than the A Court of Thorns and Roses, probably. Yeah. I was like, you're insane.
I do want to watch the movie, but like
I do
time
too.
and place, you know.
No, I gotta watch it at like 6 p.m.
What time did he want to watch?
Oh, I don't know. Like just it was evening sometime. I was like, no, it'll be another day by the time this is done. Like I'm good.
But like 6 p.m. By the way, how are you doing? Should have asked you this right off the bat.
It's a struggle. I'm not gonna lie. It's a big struggle.
Yeah.
I woke up around 11:30 yesterday and I was like, this feels weird. I feel reverted back to my old self.
Wow.
The time change. Fuck the time change. Fuck it all. I hate it. I want it to get dark early. I know it's such a pick me thing to say, but like it's just cozy. And then it's just annoying.
It's so funny. Mike and I both like texted each other. We're like, happy daylight saving.
And I'm like Wednesday Addams over here. Like, fuck the light.
No, literally you are.
But I also just like hate, even though it is a Sunday, I hate losing an hour of sleep no matter what day it is, no matter what I have going on. Even if I have literally nothing going on the next day, I don't want to lose an hour of sleep.
I was like, so did it go so like, it
went forward.
9 a.m. Like if you woke up at 8 a.m., it was really 9 a.m.
If you woke up at 9 a.m., it was really 8. I woke up at 11:30. It should have been 10:30.
Got it.
And I won't let that go for like 2 weeks.
I never know which way they go.
So like right now, it should be. Just kidding. Aaron hates when I do that. It'd be 10:30 right now. I can't believe Mike talked to us. We FaceTime Mike before this, and it was before his human hours.
What time is
Especially like
11:30?
body-wise, it was probably like 10
He was chipper too. He was listening to Jack Black, Britney Spears cover.
Yeah.
But he's coming over and we're going to do the Oscars roast today, which you guys, I guess, will also see today.
Yeah. Which I'm pretty sure is going out Wednesday. Not clear, but
yeah. So today.
I feel like it can. Speaking of Matt, went to Patricia's birthday party.
Oh, the one I was not invited to?
Yeah. Literally so rude. Well, I asked and everyone was like, yeah, we didn't want Aaron here. And I was like, why? And they were like, no reason.
Too cool.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you want to explain that situation.
I don't think there needs to be an explanation.
You would have been invited, I believe. Do you really think you wouldn't have?
Yeah.
Not?
You're telling me the man who shows up to the podcast half the time and has no idea what's going on knew that I was going to be out of town?
I don't know. I'd be like, she's probably out of town if I was Matt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you get invited to everything else for their birthdays.
Well, now I don't.
Now you don't.
Now that they're married, I don't.
But anyways, it was such a fun.
It was because I'm a threat.
Yeah. You're married now. You're married too, so you're a threat. Well, it was the best time of my life. It was my favorite night I've ever had in my life. No,
Tell me more.
It was a really cute place to have a birthday. It was basically rented out for like 3 hours, and then like the normies could come in after that. So it was like a nice, like not crowded bar.
And it was at Tenants.
No, it was it was a place called The Friend.
Oh, right. Yep. I know exactly where that is.
Yeah.
Right in Silver Lake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it was cute.
Wow, that's still there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know. But it was fun. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time.
Well,
I wouldn't know because I wasn't invited.
Yeah, well, you were gone, so you're not invited to anything anymore.
Perfect.
Great.
Perfect.
Love that.
The thing that Matt said to me, he was like, well, I wouldn't be invited to TJ's birthday. And that's when I was like, oh, okay.
Oh.
It is like that.
Oh. But that's different.
Thank you. But no, also like, when does TJ have a birthday party?
Yeah. He's like me.
Anyway.
Never. Are you leaving on my birthday?
I am.
Not. I don't care. You know that.
I feel like you never do anything.
No, I don't.
Well,
and then
I think the last time you did something was when I threw you a birthday party during the pandemic.
Literally.
And it was 4 of us.
Which was fun.
5 of us?
No, but I loved it.
Yeah.
It was 4 of us. It was like our Taylor Swift. It was my Taylor Swift 30th birthday party.
And
I sound like a 12-year-old.
And then for your actual birthday last year, We were doing the trip to Arizona, but you lost your appendix.
Yes. But you did bring me a candle. Was it on my birthday? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
That's crazy. It's almost been a year since that goddamn appendix surgery.
I know.
Which will be my personality for the next like 2 years probably. And then I'll start to like stop talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we could have like a little birthday for both since I'll be out of town for your real one.
Yeah, I wonder
St. Patrick's Day.
Do you think Party City makes like inflatable appendixes?
I'm sure like someone on Etsy makes them.
I would hope. Well, we got to order them now because we don't got that much time.
It's like literally days from now.
I think the craziest thing is like I'll be 33, which is like whatever, but aging to me is so strange.
I know.
Because I feel great.
32 is like
it's still growing
number.
up now.
33, what a fun number. I love that number.
Oh, okay. I like they were saying this because I'm like, oh my God, I'm 40. I need a facelift. I need my nose job. I need a facelift. I need Botox.
I know we've really been talking
BBL,
about Botox a lot, but like she's worn off.
She's gone. Oh yeah, she's fully gone.
She's worn off and I need it.
I wish we could just learn and give each other Botox.
I know.
Whatever. What else did you want to ask me or talk about?
Well, did you do anything else?
We watched Poor Things. Call me the Academy, but we watched Poor Things.
How did you like it?
Did you watch it?
No.
Oh my God, Erin, I don't know what you would think of it. I'm telling you, the first 30 minutes, we were both like, what the fuck is going on? We literally watched it directly after the Oscars because Nolan's like, oh my God, it's on Hulu. And I was like, it is?
Yeah, I think they just put it on.
We literally played it immediately after the Oscars because it won so many things. I mean, I fucking loved it, but it's kind of giving like Tim Burton vibes.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it's a weird ass movie.
I really want to watch it. We started it, I think, on Friday when we got to Utah.
You've seen the beginning at least.
No, and then we maybe made it a minute and teacher's like, I can't watch this right now.
Okay.
Because
I was like laughing at you thinking about you watching it because it's just like I was like, what the fuck is going on? There's so many weird things about the movie, but it's so good. It's also, I'm not gonna say anything and like I don't care, but after you watch it, I want to have this discussion. I am surprised more people aren't like disgusted by the movie or like I can't believe they would do this. Yeah, so we'll talk about it.
I watched the Oscars. I fast forwarded the Oscars.
Oh yes, I watched the Oscars. Oh, you fast forwarded?
A lot of it.
No, I just like sat there and took it.
Peace and love. I just care about like the famous people,
of course,
because I watched one of the movies. I watched the Holdovers.
No, literally, I was like, I watched the Holdovers. I can watch the Oscars this year.
But I just want to see like celebrities win awards.
Like Paul Giamatti, and that's it.
Love watching people win, and like Emma Stone, her acceptance speech, like cried.
Yep.
Never saw the movie.
Yeah, I know.
I just get so happy for people when like they succeed and like that is her dream.
You know what I realized? It's so much better watching it when you've seen the movies.
Yeah, well, of course.
It's the first time it's ever happened for me.
Of course. How many of the movies did you see?
One. The Holdovers. Yeah. I think that was it.
Did Paul Giamatti win anything?
No.
I don't. The lead girl won.
Yes, I saw her
sob during her speech.
Yes, and I thought it was so interesting. She wore her grandmother's glasses during the movie.
I know,
which is so cool.
Also, a fun fact that I learned during the parts I did not skip because it was the opening monologue was that like the average time of movies now are 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah,
that is too long.
We need to, and I hate the fucking argument that's like,
no,
but you would watch 4 hours of a TV show. It's like, yes, it's different because you're not locked in.
You're right, I would.
You can stop a show when it's done and go to the bathroom or go do errands, come back, watch another show. You can't do that with a movie. I mean, you can, but...
Then you also have something to look forward to the next day.
Like right now, I'm looking forward to the reunion of Love is Blind.
Good golly, what is going on?
Good golly.
What is going on with these fucking people?
I don't know.
I saw on TMZ this morning that Chelsea and what's-his-face were at like a fucking nightclub together.
Chelsea and...
Jimmy? Yeah. And they were seen out to lunch.
And I forget her name. Amber? Amber and Kenneth are now.
Carly.
Stop telling us things. I'll just watch the reunion.
That I gasped out loud at.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, girl, no. Unless he's like now your gay best friend. Like
I know. I'm curious. I cannot wait. This is the first reunion I think of the show I've ever really looked forward to.
Same.
So maybe it's in
tomorrow.
The TV recap, but
should we watch?
Yeah.
Should we can record ourselves reacting to it.
Yeah, I'll edit.
Over on Patreon, it'll be there.
I'll edit and come over.
Yeah, perfect. I am also looking forward to that. What a fucking mess.
Yeah.
I hope we see some like punches being thrown.
I think punches, maybe some gunshots. I don't know. We'll see.
Sucks though. Is like Nick and fucking Jessica. What's her name? Nick and
yeah. I think it's no, it's not Jessica.
No.
It's not Jessica at all. Jessica Simpson. It doesn't matter, to be honest.
They are the worst hosts.
Yeah, it needs to be like Andy Cohen.
They're not going to ask a question.
Imagine Andy Cohen doing it. Come
Incredible.
On. He needs to do every
reunion for every show
everything.
Ever made.
Yes.
Okay. A couple of other things that I wanted to talk about.
Okay,
Wonka did that. The second trailer for The Valley came out, and I think you might be right. Okay. I think it might be good.
No, it will be, and it's going to be.
No, it will be.
It will be, and it's going to be. What episode of Vanderpump is on today? Like the 5th?
6 or 7.
Okay, I know episode 8 is when it will transition into The Valley.
It's next week.
Oh, so it's next week. Okay, so that'll be really interesting. Week. No, it's going to be so good.
The trailer,
picked up cameras again to film.
Yes,
so
they have. Sorry, I thought you said have they picked up cameras.
No, statement of fact.
On the show, on the second trailer, it makes it look like every person on the show hates one another.
Yes.
Which is, going to be great TV.
It's going to be amazing TV. I think that we were like about it because there were so many new people.
Yeah.
I think if it was all...
And because they all have kids. So I'm like, what the fuck are they going to be doing?
Boring.
But like, they're all fucking psychopaths.
I don't know why, but Kristen, I just don't care about.
Oh, me neither.
I don't know why. I feel like I should.
Well, in this trailer, she's like...
I went to therapy.
No, she's like, I would rather be on Vanderpump Rules. And it's like, yeah, well, duh.
Oh, yes. Well, you got fired, so.
Because I think that she's like stirring up so much shit, which is like great because the thing about Kristen is she's good TV because she's so messy and quite honestly a little bit unlikable because of it. And Jax is also good TV because he's a raging psychopathic narcissist.
Oh my God,
who like loves the limelight.
I'm so excited. Even in the mid-season trailer for Vanderpump, Jax is in it. I
haven't watched it yet.
I just watched it before this. Jax is in it, but maybe it's like the crossover episode. Who knows? But I think like Tom Schwartz. Seems like Tom Schwartz is going to be in the Valley.
Wait, did you do Taylor Swift trivia?
No, that's not till.
Oh, New York.
Yeah, it's not till like.
Got it.
Next week sometime, I think. Yeah. Or the next week. I don't know.
Yeah, so we'll see. But I think you might be right.
It will be good.
It better be.
It will be.
Because there will be nothing.
It's a Bravo show and it's people we already know. Like, it's going to be good. Because not
all Bravo shows are good.
I'm curious. I know. I'm curious to see.
You watch just Vanderpump Rules.
Okay. I watch Some Housewives, which is good. And
on and off. Did you finish Salt Lake?
No. Absolutely not. Maybe that is it. Bravo's good though.
Yeah.
I mean, I could tell you like any show's probably worth watching on Bravo. Below Deck. I mean, I've only seen Sailing Out, but that one's good. Is that ever coming back?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like it's been so long. Maybe I missed a season or something.
Yeah, there was one last year.
Oh, maybe I missed it.
They come out in like the summer, I feel.
Was that like the Daisy Collin season?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Well, yes. Yeah, that was last season.
Okay.
We'll see what happens this season. Okay. Then I saw something that made me LOL. Did you see that the Native brand, like Native deodorant, came out with Girl Scout scented products?
Like,
I'll read you the names. I thought it was like a joke at first, like because deodorant? I saw a still photo. Yeah.
And the brand that did the Jelly Belly,
yes,
whatever.
They did like all the candies.
Okay.
Which they sent me. Like, I love Native. I use their deodorant.
Yeah.
I have their shower wash. I use like the coconut and vanilla.
But we
scent.
Were like, hot tamale.
Yeah, like I used one time and I was like, okay, this is too much.
Yeah. However, I will say they don't smell as crazy as you think. So I don't even know if these are going to be that crazy.
I need to go to Carly.
But yeah, we need to smell them.
They have a peanut butter one.
For your armpits?
Yes.
Bro.
I'm like, I have to go to Target. And they're at Target? Yeah, I feel like they're carried in Target. Like, I need to go and smell all of them.
Oh.
Thin Mint, which I feel like would be like a good body wash if it's just like minty.
Sure.
It's also my favorite cookie.
I have some in my freezer right now.
Oh, I ate a whole sleeve in like a day.
Yeah, it happens.
Okay, so these are all the scents that they did use. The coconut caramel, which is the caramel delights, or I think the other half of the people call them Samoas.
Oh, yes.
Which is so funny, but I do think that maybe it could have the potential to smell good because I do have their like
coconut.
Yeah, like I do have the buttercream one that kind of smells like a sugar cookie almost. Love that.
Okay.
Thin Mint peanut butter. Like that.
I feel like I would be like, my breakfast is seeping through my pores.
No, like
the peanut butter for my breakfast. Is
I feel
TJ
like that
going to
would
be
be
okay?
a really funny thing to show Matt.
Would TJ have a reaction
like
if he put on his
bringing them
pits?
into the podcast? Matt and Mike just being like, what?
Mike would be like, what is this?
And then the trefoils, I don't know what that is, but apparently it's like a shortbread.
Okay.
And then lemon, which like I love the smell of lemon, but it just reminds me of like a cleaning product and not something that I would want on my armpits.
A little too chemically.
Yeah. And those are the Girl Scout cookies that they have. And I just thought that is so funny. Like these are all deodorant, body wash, like all of the products.
I can't peanut butter.
Like to me, these are like a collector's item. I don't like, I need to know the people who are buying these and genuinely using them as opposed to just buying them to like have them as a lol.
I mean, maybe like a 12-year-old.
Oh, that's true.
Like Thin Mint, peanut butter.
All the Girl Scouts are probably
just during gym class. They're like, who's eating Thin Mints?
I think I need to go get some and like do a review.
Try. We just smell them at Target.
Can't be good on your skin.
No.
Yeah, I have to smell the peanut butter deodorant.
I think they're gonna smell a lot better than we think.
I think they'll smell good, but I think that it's like I'm going to be in the shower lathering up peanut butter on my skin.
Like, it's 2024. Why is this what we're working on?
It's so funny.
Peanut butter deodorant.
And like no tea, no shade to Native. I love Native. It's just funny to me.
It's giving. Do you remember when they used to make like chocolate flavored toothpaste? It's reminded me of that.
Ew.
And who would want that, by the way?
Ew.
I'm a chocolate girl through and through, but I don't want chocolate
same.
while I'm brushing my teeth. I want the chocolate gone.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
They should have like first done something like make a candle or something. Like a Thin Mint candle.
Oh, yeah. Well, they probably do.
Do you think?
I'm sure there's Girl Scout candles.
Also, like a better thing they could have done was, I don't know if like any of the proceeds go to Girl Scouts of America. I'm sure maybe they just gave them like a lump sum of money and we're like, we're going to use
$2 million.
Yeah, like whatever. But with each purchase, you should get a box of Girl Scout cookies. Like that would incentivize me to absolutely buy a Thin Mint shower gel.
A Thin Mint shower gel.
I'm like, oh, I get a box. Great.
The smells throughout the house. I cannot.
I have to get
Thin
them.
Mint shampoo.
Wait, let me see. Thin Mint candle. Are you kidding me? I love Thin Mints. Do you put yours in the freezer, you said?
Yeah,
same.
Thin Mint.
Wait, Yankee Candle.
I was gonna
it's
say
on eBay though.
I was gonna say.
So it's got to be old if it's on eBay.
Yeah, Yankee Candle or those bitch ass Bath and Body Works probably have some off-brand Girl Scout scents. I'm assuming. I just don't know if. I don't know. Don't force the scent. Let it happen naturally with the cookies. You know?
Okay. That's wild. They're on eBay. But anyway, that was really funny to me. Okay, I did the Valley, Native, Wonka.
Okay.
Started watching this show called Couple to Thruple that someone recommended in my DMs.
That sounds right down my alley.
It is.
Is it reality?
Yes. So all of these couples, they were like, if you like Love is Blind, like you gotta watch this show.
Okay.
And I think it's on Peacock.
Oh, I'm shocked it's not on Discovery Plus.
And so all of these couples go in who are like wanting to experiment with having open relationships, being poly, like having a third person in their relationship. Like one couple's married, one couple's been together for 9 years. And so like each couple kind of brings in something different and they come in with a host and then like a therapist host who's someone who specializes in
like polyamorous
relationships, I guess. And so they have like therapy sessions and like exercises that are like, okay, like one of you is going to sit there and watch like your partner hook up with this person that you choose.
God.
So basically the first episode, like all of the couples come in, then a bunch of random singles come in and they just like talk to everybody and then they pick who their single is going to be. And then they like come move in the house with them.
Whoa.
And it's really interesting. And then as the episodes go on, like they can swap out who they want. So then there's like drama. But then all of those people who were original singles stay in the house. And like they could then maybe at some point get picked for another couple. But I think I'm like 4 episodes in, maybe on my 5th episode. And like also some of the people, this is so new for them. So then they start like fighting with their partner because they're like, why the fuck did you kiss her?
That's what I was assuming.
And I'm like, bro, why are you on this show then?
Is it good? Like, are you liking it?
I'm enjoying it.
Okay. Drama filled.
They just brought in a new couple.
Ooh.
To get it all riled up.
Yeah, to spin it around a little bit.
But I am liking it. Thank you for the recommendation. I do think it is something that you would enjoy.
100%.
It's also like one of those shows too where like you can kind of like half pay attention.
Yeah.
Which I love. So that's the kind of show that like although I did find myself rewinding if I missed something. Because I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. Well,
Why
sometimes
are
with
we
reality,
fighting?
it's like that because it's like, it's not super important, but you want to know what's going on in their brains or what they're saying.
Yeah. And also like I don't really find really any of the couples on the show likable. So it's like a fun hate watch too.
Yeah.
But I do like majority of the singles. Like I find myself feeling for them because I feel like all these couples like need to get their shit together.
Okay.
You should watch.
I should. I'm watching Beef right now. I was like binging it while I was crocheting.
Uh-oh.
What happened? I feel like you always lose your...
Yeah, I think I accidentally... Okay, here we go.
Deleted the whole thing.
Yeah.
So good. I mean, I think I still have a bunch of episodes to go through, but I'm loving it so far. I know I'm very late to the game, but...
I have another show for you to watch.
What show?
I watched 1 episode of it, and like, I think everyone on Earth needs to watch it. It's called The Program.
Okay.
About Khan's cult and kidnapping.
Oh, I keep seeing it. Yes, I almost started that instead of Beef, and then I started Beef.
That's a good order to go in.
Okay.
I think it's like good that you watch Beef.
Oh, okay. Is it episodic or is it a movie?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know how many episodes, but the first episode, literally, my mind was fucking blown. Like, I'm like, what? I don't know. It's also one of those shows that's like you feel like pain watching it.
Yeah.
Because it's just so fucked up. So basically, it's about this girl who went to one of those like disciplinary schools where like your parents get people to come kidnap you in the middle of the night.
It's like Paris Hilton school. Yeah.
I forget what they're called, like WASPs or something like that. I don't really know. There's like I can't remember the name, and the school that she went to, for some reason, like it got shut down and was abandoned, and it's her and a bunch of her former classmates who were all at that school. They go to the abandoned school and are like going through and recounting what their days were like there. It is
Holy
like
shit.
Unbelievable. They have footage. Like there were cameras in some classrooms and there's footage of the teachers like beating the shit out of students.
Oh my God.
Like it's nuts. It's so, I mean, you got to watch it.
Right, I'll be watching that.
It is so crazy and I like cannot believe that shit exists.
I love a dark show.
Yeah.
So I'll be watching.
And it's really crazy too because like I watched the Paris show and like learning from her experience, it's the schools kind of like also trick the parents into thinking that it's something completely different. And
that's so fucked.
Yeah. Like obviously they don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Some people might, but like, no, like they just like physically, emotionally, mentally abused. Like, and at this school specifically, some of the things like, it was like, if you look out the window, you get a punishment. Like you have to walk like you're in the military in the hallways. You can't make eye contact with other students. You can't talk to other students.
And this was like a religious thing or just a school that they kidnap
like,
you in?
And like they're not even really teaching anything.
Got it.
Like one of the guys who's in the show, like a journalist or something, he was like, I don't even call it like a school because they weren't getting an education. Yeah. Like these people weren't teachers. Yes.
Yeah.
No, you should really watch it.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's like trending #1, I feel like on Netflix.
Wow.
Oh yeah. It's like very up there. I can't tell if I should shut the door.
Maybe.
Like I don't know if people can hear this.
It's pretty loud.
If you've been hearing it, I'm very sorry, but some yard work is happening. Yard work. Oh.
Well, now we each get what we want.
Yeah, now the door's closed. Now if only the time goes back.
And that's uncompromised. Okay. I think that's all of my stuff. The Valley, Native, Wonka, Couple to Thruple.
That's such a show I would watch.
Oh yeah, it's like perfect trash TV.
I just thought this was interesting. It's obviously so sad I sent this to you, but one of the sister wives' sons died. He committed suicide. And I saw the other day that I think wherever they live, they have a service. It's like everywhere should have. It's like a, not police, but it's like crisis people will come to your house if you're having a mental something wrong.
Prior to?
No, this is like this company showed up at the dad's house.
Oh.
Yeah. And
he's the bad guy though, right?
Yeah. I mean, basically what happened was so if you don't know what Sister Wives is, it's a guy married to like 5 women, and it's been on for like literally 20 years. Like, it's crazy. They have 1 billion kids. And during COVID, I don't understand his motive, because Cody is the dad. I'm pretty sure he's like anti-vax. They're also like pretty religious. So it all kind of like makes sense in that way. But he also was so
he has 5 wives, like,
yeah,
of course he's gonna be anti-vax.
Yeah. But it's so weird because he was so paranoid about COVID, but everyone thinks, like, they're theorizing that he was only doing that so he could stay at Robin's house the whole time, which Robin is like the newer wife, but he married her like forever ago.
Oh,
but
okay, you sly dog.
She's kind of the one that like broke up everything, and not really on her, but like on him.
Were the other wives like, quarantine with me?
Yeah, they were like, I don't understand why you can do this and not come here. I don't know. And then if they go anywhere, he's like, well, I can't see you for 2 weeks. Like, I'm not, unless you're tested, I'm not seeing you. So basically what happened was Janelle's son, a couple of her sons.
That's another wife.
Yes, that's the son who passed away. They got into some sort of argument with Cody during the pandemic, but I feel like it was like 2021. It wasn't even like the thick of it. And they just wanted to like, they were like 20 years, 21. They wanted to like go hang out with a friend or something. And he was like, if you do that, like, you can never come back or something like that. It was something crazy. He was like way over the top about it. And he was like, they're not allowed back to Christmas or anything unless they apologize. And Janelle the whole time was like, well, then we're not having Christmas with you guys. And so like she would have Christmas with her kids and anyone else that wanted to. But, and then he, eventually, I think last week, unalived himself.
And he hadn't talked to his dad.
I don't think so. I mean, I'm sure we'll hear about it on the next season, but
yikes.
Yeah, it's really sad. And I'm just like curious if Cody is like feeling guilty.
So what's the crisis thing?
I think it's like if you're having a mental crisis, they will come and like help you, like a therapist team or something.
So
like that.
they've been going to do that with
Sorry,
Cody.
I didn't really finish that. So I just saw a post that people saw them arriving at Cody's house recently, with probably like a week after it happened or something. So I'm just curious if, it's really sad. But like, dick. I just feel like, I don't know, the Sister Wives universe.
Like he just did that to like express his authority over his son when he's like, who cares?
Yeah. It's like, if someone's going to get COVID here, you're all going to get COVID here. Like, yeah. I don't know. It just.
But also like being anti-vax.
Mm-hmm. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Like that was like the rumors and stuff. And
yeah, because I'm just like, if you're anti-vax, then like you don't care about it regardless. So like.
Yeah. Well, I think there's like some people who are like in the middle. They're like, I know it's a bad thing, but like I don't want to put something in my body, you know?
Yeah.
I've heard those people too.
Yeah.
Which it is what
it is.
Do
they have 5 wives?
Yes. All of them do.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was really sad. I thought I should just, throw that out there for the Sister Wives fans.
Sissy wives.
Just because, oh my God, there's something else I want to talk about that. Oh, Ariana Grande's album dropped. Did you listen to any of it?
No.
Okay, I assumed you didn't. But for those who did, I was not expecting to like it at all. I am obsessed. It is such a good album. The music video made me sob.
What?
I know.
What music video?
She put out a music video.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And the whole theme is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. So basically she's getting her memory erased. Mm-hmm. And it's just, I like cried at the part everyone cried at, because now I'm seeing all of the things that are like the moment where she grabs her necklace. So she's basically like in a doctor's office and she's going through all these memories with this Evan Peters in the music video. And like the memories are together and then he disappears. And so she's like, wait, what? And so she's going through the process of her memory getting deleted. And so it goes from that to the office chair, back to the memories of the office chair. And there's a moment in the office chair where she like, it's almost at the end and she like grabs her necklace and she's like, no, please, I don't want to do this anymore. And they're like, just let it happen. And then it's actually sad because that memory comes up and it's somebody giving her, the guy giving her a necklace, and then it turns into a dog leash. So like replaces her memory of her getting a dog. And people pointed out that she got Mac Miller's dog after he passed away.
I think like everyone on the internet is saying that like, it's okay, Paris, give me a break. Like the whole song is like about Mac.
It's hard to say. I mean, I think it's about a lot combined because there's literally lyrics that are like, you cling to your papers and pens, wait till you like me again. So it's basically like divorce papers. Like that's how I take it anyway. Like you're clinging to your paper and pen, wait until you like me again. Also, there's stuff in there, I don't know if it's true in the album, where Dalton may have cheated in her bed with somebody.
Oh, well.
At some point. Well, I did look it up and apparently, yeah, I don't know. Because I saw so many things where like you guys don't even, like people don't even know the whole story. Like they just read the headlines. And I'm like, so what did happen with Ethan Slater and Ariana Grande?
But his wife, like...
No, I know. But then I think someone said his wife like cleared it up. It was like, we were already separated, but it was still fresh. I mean, no matter what, it's like fucked up because she was friends with him. Like, Ariana Grande is someone I'm like obsessed with as a person. I just like her music sometimes. Like it's weird. I was obsessed with Sweetener, Thank You Next, and I really like this album, but everything else I'm just like whatever. I also just think she's like the most incredible singer to exist on the planet.
Oh, whoa.
It's true.
I can't understand what she's saying.
Another thing is I think she's so clear on this album. I feel like because she was doing Wicked or something, she got I don't know if they were like,
you fucking sing normal?
Yeah, they're like, you need to enunciate. I can tell what she's saying. It's crazy. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. I would give the album a shot.
Oh, fuck. What was I going to say? I saw something on TikTok about her. I can't remember now.
Was it an interview?
Oh, yes. Like her voice, the way she speaks.
Oh, it's always different.
Has changed.
Yeah. It's always different.
How weird. What a like, weird thing.
Yeah. And then it's like, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Now
like,
she
like,
like,
that, and
talks like so
yeah, so
weird.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like very, I don't know. Hard to say.
Giving Austin Butler.
It is giving, yeah, she's always giving Austin Butler her voice. It's always changing.
She's trapped.
Yeah. But
wow, Carly crying.
I literally was like,
oh, I gotta watch. I just gotta see if it makes me cry.
Yeah, I don't know if it will. I was just in a moment.
I do have my period.
Ooh, maybe you will.
I cried at the Oscars.
Okay.
But I feel like you have more of a connection with Ari.
I do. And it was just like, not specifically her, but when she does that, like that move, it just makes you feel bad for yourself for like anytime you've gone through a heartbreak. And it's like that desperation of, no. Like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. But like, you know, you have to.
Okay.
It's like that, you know, after you break up, it's like that couple weeks or months where you're like, fuck, I want to go back.
Yeah.
It's like that like desperation of, oh, it just made me so sad.
Can you just lay down? Thank you.
People listening think you're talking to me. Can you just lay down?
My dog.
Sorry, I will.
Wow.
Yeah,
Ari
so
Grande.
That came out. I listened to the album. I was like, oh, it's pretty good. And then I watched the music video and I was like, oh my fucking God. And then I started listening to it more and I was like, okay, I really like this album. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm back, baby.
You heard it here first.
I don't care what she did. I like her album. Separating the art from the artist. I think it's fair here.
Okay.
Because she didn't like do any, like if it was Chris Brown, I'd be like, no, that's fucked up. Like he was physically harming women.
Rihanna forgave him.
Well, I don't. So
good.
I mean, I don't know. Michael Jackson, that's another story. He made Billie Jean. I mean, you can't really beat that.
So true.
Such an interesting concept of separating the art from the artist. I know we talked about song influences, but
yeah, it's also like, who do I like?
No, literally. It's like,
if I don't like you, not separating.
No, it's like, I never listened to Kanye. So it's like, of course, it's easy for me to be like, fuck Kanye. Yeah. But to me, it's like, I would never want to even listen to it because I'm like, he's such a shitty person. Like in terms of all the things.
If you listen to 808s, I think that
my mind would change.
I think you would get it.
Okay, maybe. I know, it's so difficult.
No, to be fair, like now, like Kanye's putting out music, but like I'm not listening to it.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's like Ariana, like, yeah, she's not a girl's girl, but like,
yeah,
I can still listen to her music because
totally
that's not like that big of a crime compared to fucking all these other people.
I know.
It's just saying anti-Semitic shit all the time.
Oh, Kanye.
Yeah, Kanye's.
Did you see his wife? Like, I think it was in maybe Paris or Milan, one of the fashion weeks that was happening. She wore tights with like no underwear.
No.
And that's it. That was her bottoms.
No shirt. No top?
No, like
no
the
problem?
photos on like TMZ and stuff were blurred out on her vagina.
Whoa. Statement. Bold statement.
Why are you looking at me
I feel like you would do something like that.
Yeah, maybe on OnlyFans.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like I think it's fine. Like if you're, you know, covered up with a skirt and not wearing underwear, whatever.
Yeah. No, I know. It's just like such a fashion statement. It's like, I'm here, bitch, and here's all of me, actually. Well,
I think you have to like look good in the clothes to have it be considered a fashion statement.
Well, that's true. It's pretty unfair.
And not be married to Kanye West.
Yeah. It's ugly.
Yeah.
But you wear it. I'm like, it's great.
Yeah.
I think, I don't have.
That was it?
I'm making the ugliest sweater that's ever existed, but I'm just like finishing it to like finish the experience of creating a sweater.
You made a sweater?
Oh, I'm making one, but it's so ugly. Like,
do you have any photos of it? What,
I can't show you.
What color?
I actually thought that I should gift it to you as a joke and just like see how you reacted. But like, it's so, the thing is, I'm following this YouTube tutorial, and like crocheting really isn't hard if you're following like a tutorial on YouTube, because I'm such a visual learner. If I see someone doing it, then I can do it. I can't read the like, whatever.
That's like when you get instructions to build something. I'm like,
no, I need the video.
Give me a video.
Yeah, because like, I don't know which way, you know? I'm sorry, what was I talking about?
You were going to gift it to me as a joke.
Oh, yeah. So I bought this thread, yarn, and it's like a ombre colored yarn. It's like dark purple, dark brown, light brown. I was like, oh, whatever. Like, this will be an experiment, because the girl that I'm following, hers is also ombre like that.
Okay,
but
cute.
hers is ombre like way quicker. So like the whole sweater is like a bunch of different colors, which all go together.
Are you using, is it like needles, knitting needles?
It's a crochet hook.
Oh, a hook.
Yeah, a hook. And but I didn't realize the first half of the yarn is all like a khaki color. So the whole front panel is all like khaki brown, and then it goes into like purple at the end. I don't know. It's just like not good. The back I'm obsessed with. It's like a dark purple. It goes into like a dark brown. It's very moody and cool.
Could you just...
No, because I made a neckline on the front panel. So like I'm doomed. But I'm just like going to finish it to do my first sweater, and I'll be done. And then I'll try to make another one that's better.
Sell it for $1,000.
Well, that's the thing. People are like, it's crazy with crochet. Like crochet is the only thing I think that you can only hand make. Like with knitting, you can get a machine that like spins the yarn and creates patterns or whatever. But I guess crochet is the only thing that you can like upsell a ton, because it's handmade. But I'm not selling it. But I'm just saying, I thought that was interesting.
Put it in like a glass frame.
The one in my bedroom?
Yeah, and then be like, my first sweater.
$3,500.
It's really funny because with stuff like that, when I was on the bachelorette trip, the bride's sister walked out one day and walked out in an outfit to get my opinion. And
was it something she made?
No, it was like, she was like, should I wear this to the races tomorrow?
Oh, okay.
And she was like, do you like this? And I just look her up and down. I go, and she goes, okay, that was enough of,
yeah. Oh, it's good that you did that though.
But that's so like, if you gave something to me.
Oh yeah. It would also be way too small. I feel like it's gonna be too small for me.
What are you trying to say?
Well, your torso is
my arms.
You're longer than me.
My arms.
Your arms.
Be a crop top.
Well, I'm making the sleeves now, so I can make the arms longer. So if you want the sweater.
A fitted sweater?
I guess. I don't know I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I have no idea.
How much of the way done do you think you are? Like, when are we gonna get the reveal?
Soon. It depends. Like tomorrow. Maybe like, I don't know. I'm making this. So I basically am almost done with one sleeve. I have to make another sleeve. It'll probably take me a couple hours. And then you have to like hand sew like the thing together.
Do you have to measure your body?
Yes.
Okay.
So I measured my like the first half of my torso and then the back half, or all the way around, whatever you want to do. And then, so if you do it all the way around, you just cut it in half. So I did like however many inches, but then it's just ugly. It's just so ugly.
Well, you can say you did it. And then
of course,
and then you can just improve on that.
No, that's what I'm doing. Because I was like, I don't even want to finish this because I'm never going to wear it. But then I was like, no, I should finish it to like get the vibe of how to make something like this.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll end up cute. I don't know. So far, ugly. Well, I think I actually do have
you could start a little business.
A business?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Like a Carly, one of a kind.
One of a Carly.
Carly of a kind.
One of a Carly. I think.
We could get you like little logos that you could put on them. Like little tags.
Like it's this color. Yeah.
That's the sweater?
This is the bottom of it.
That looks like my grandma would have like the like place settings.
Yeah.
It looks exactly like that.
I think that's like the same pattern
like doilies
as making that. But like, see how different, like on the computer screen, like look how different it is.
Oh, what the heck?
Like hers is so cute.
Oh my God. When Taylor starts the Euro leg of the tour, you should make one of those quilts.
Wait, what?
That those people make. That's like each row is a color.
Quilt. I gotta sew?
No, with the crochet.
Oh.
You just like make a line. People would like crochet and knit quilts. And it was like each night when she would do a surprise song, each album would be a different color, obviously. And then she would make a quilt and say that she sung like, I don't know.
Like dress.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then it would be like a black line or whatever.
Oh.
And then the whole quilt is like
a lot of work.
bunch of different. Yeah, but you only have to do like one a day.
Yeah,
one row a day.
That's true, but I might fuck it up, make it look real ugly. Brown.
You can do it. Just stay positive. Be positive thoughts.
No, I am. I just like know it's ugly. It's just straight facts.
Yeah, that color is ugly.
It's really bad. And it also like that bottom hem that you just saw isn't supposed to look like that, I feel. Like hers does not look so
I didn't even
grandma-y. Oh. Anyways, let's move on.
Well,
I can't talk about this anymore.
When you put it all together, you'll be like, wow, this is actually gorgeous.
I don't think so, but I will be like, I'm happy I did this.
Yeah.
And I'm never doing it again. No, I will.
Back to reading.
No, I love the motion of it.
How are your
fine.
wrists?
They're fine. Yeah.
Been doing some exercises?
Not really. I think I just got used to it.
Perfect. They're getting stronger.
No, I have like buff.
Our wrists are so embarrassingly small and like dainty, but in like a creepy way.
For real. That's, yeah. I had to redo a sleeve because I did it too small. Because I went off my wrist and I was like, yeah, but the top of my arm isn't going to be.
Your wrist the whole way?
Well, that's how she tells you to do it.
No way.
She was like, make a cuff link that like fits your wrist and then work up from there all the way up to the sleeve. And I was like, this is going to be too small.
Okay, you like every part of your arm is a different size.
I know.
That's a terrible directive.
I don't know.
Direction.
I'm just going to blame it on that because
blame it on her. I'm for sure. Like, that's not your bad.
She picked out the ugly yarn. Definitely not me.
That is her fault. I would give her a 0 out of 10 on Yelp.
To be fair, I did pick out the yarn, so that is on me.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, because I'm telling you, like the yarn looks cute. Like looking at the yarn, I'm like, oh, this would be a cool look at. No.
Well, maybe I'll pick one from the ones that you left in the Joanne fabric cart.
Oh yeah. Somehow Erin and I always get connected on socials. Like for some reason I was like on her Yelp account one time. Do you remember that?
I don't know.
I was logged into her Yelp. I had no idea. I was like looking for, I don't know, a plumber or something. And then it was like her phone number kept popping up. I was like, why am I on your Yelp? And then she was like, are you on my Joann's Fabrics account? And I was like,
I kept
what?
getting emails from Joanne Fabrics. And I'm like, what? And it was like, you left something behind. And I was like, I haven't been on this since like my wedding when I needed to get cheesecloth and shit. Or like maybe the Taylor Swift Bejeweled thing.
Yeah. But I think what happened was maybe I logged in on my computer when we were buying, because we bought a sewing machine from Joann's to do like a video. So maybe, but I'm not logged in. I don't know. It's very
weird.
I don't know. It's
maybe
one of
the same IP address.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, it was like, you left these in your cart. And like one day it was like yarn. And I was like, weird. And didn't really think about it. But then I kept getting emails. And it kept being like hobbies that Carly was starting. And I was like, oh, okay.
It's
like,
me.
It's gotta be Carly.
I hacked it.
And I was like, obviously it doesn't matter. Like, I don't care that you're on my Joanne Fabric account.
Yeah,
I didn't even know I had one until I started getting these fucking emails.
I know. I don't even think I have one. It's happening.
Okay. Well, we can move on to this day in history now that we're probably like 48 minutes in.
57.
Dang.
So close. People have been enjoying the longer episodes.
Slay. We did say long podcast in.
Yes.
Okay. Birthdays. Stephen Curry.
Who's that?
He's a basketball player.
Okay.
He's also the godfather of Lindsay Lohan's child.
Oh. Okay.
Simone Biles. Ansel Elgort, but it autocorrected Elgort to Effort.
Ansel Effort? Wasn't he canceled?
He was.
Yes. Okay.
Brian Quinn. He's Q on Impractical Jokers.
Oh, okay.
My King. Michael Caine. Billy Crystal in Sammy Sweetheart.
Sammy. I heard she's back on the show. Probably very late on that. I think Ron left and then she's on it now or something like that. I don't know.
You know what Joe didn't believe me on? He gaslit the shit out of me.
What else is new? He's a man.
Was on when I did his podcast, because he's like watching The Bachelor.
Yeah.
And I forget how it got brought up, but I was just talking about like how when they get down to enough people where they just all like, he takes them all off and like fucks them.
Yeah.
And he was like, that does not happen. I was like, yeah, they go into like this smush room or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was like, that's Jersey Shore. And I'm like, no, I know. But like they do that. I was like, it's called something. I'm like, it's called something. And like they do that. And he could not believe it. And he was like, you're lying. You're lying. You're lying. Yesterday on TikTok, I was just scrolling and I got a fucking ad from like NBC or whatever for The Bachelor. And it was literally, it was like, the time has come
for the overnight suite.
For the fantasy suite. And I was like, no fucking way. And I sent it to him and I was like, I told you.
He had posted on his story. Did you see it? Yeah, he was like, oh, what they have mushrooms is insane. And
I told you.
I was cracking up because from my perspective, I thought he was just watching it. He was like, oh my God, they have mushrooms.
No, I warned him. Well, I think I might have been like, have you gotten to where he like sleeps with everyone? And he was like, what are you talking about?
That'd be such a weird thing if you're on that show and like the guy you're dating is like clearly having sex with the other like 4 people that are left or whatever.
Maybe that genuinely forget how it got brought up, but I think I was like, that this is weird. Like, and then they all just like have sex with each other.
Yeah. If it were me and it was my turn, I'd be like, no.
Not until marriage.
You cheated on me. You've been cheating with 3 other women.
Yeah.
Or 2.
Yeah, like how many? I don't watch the show, so I'm not really sure.
I think it's 3.
Oh, okay.
It's 3 or 4.
They're probably like, damn. I mean, it was at least 5.
Imagine going to bed that night just knowing Sarah Ann, who's 27, is having sex with the guy I'm dating on a TV show.
And then
hopefully I get picked.
Like, would I be like, okay, did you not pick me because I'm bad at sex?
No, I know. Which would be like, yeah, probably. I know. It's like, well, why does sex have... Well, I get it. You have to have like the physical...
A physical connection, 100%.
Yeah, but it is strange thinking of it in the sense that there's 3 or 4 people there and you're going to do it with all of them.
Yeah.
He should just do it at the same time.
They definitely have to get like tested.
100%. They should just have an orgy. You can pick from there.
Hey, you know who was really good last night? Sarah Ann. Like maybe the 3 of us should have a little rendezvous.
Yeah.
Okay. And then for entertainment, we've got Agent Cody Banks and Naughty Girl by Beyonce.
Naughty Girl.
I loved that song. Okay. And then for some big news things that really shook me to my core this weekend were that 1, JoJo Siwa's doing a rebrand. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah. She's kind of being, what's their name? Chriselle's girlfriend.
G-Flip?
Literally, she's mirroring G-Flip. Down to the necklace, the tattoos.
Okay, that's not... No, like, she announced, like...
Oh.
I'm rebranding. She posted, like...
Don't say you're rebranding. That is so embarrassing.
No, she posted...
I'm so nice, but that's so embarrassing.
She posted a warning.
Oh my gosh, she's in her rep era.
Warning. The following content is not made for children and may be disturbing or offensive to some viewers. May contain sexual themes, violence, strong language, traumatic scenarios, and flashing lights. Viewer discretion is advised.
Okay, like so your JoJo Siwa, calm down.
She's leaving her Bobo
She's
era.
Leaving it.
I'm pretty sure.
Or is this like a trick?
No, I think she's like, because like you've seen the way she's been acting. That's the G-Flip thing is so interesting. She has kind of turned into like a G-Flip, but not like cool. I love G-Flip.
Yeah.
JoJo's just cringe.
Well, it's just we're seeing a child star in a different way grow up in real time.
She's having her Miley moment, I think.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
Go off, queen. I mean, I don't mean to like dull anyone's shine, you know.
Yeah.
I just think it's a little cringy.
but yeah, so she posted that and then she posted a clip of something that kind of looks like very like docu-style-esque.
Oh.
So I am definitely intrigued. I would like to know what's to come.
If a JoJo Siwa documentary drops, I'll be the first to turn it on.
She's just with peace and love.
It's a lot.
So annoying.
Everybody welcome back to my channel.
Yeah. I
don't think she does that anymore, which is a positive. I don't think she'll talk like that.
She doesn't do it, but like the energy
is still
that
there.
She carries is the same.
I know.
Where I'm like, like that TikTok.
If you could have a conversation with anybody, who would it be? I think for me, it would be, she's like, okay.
Those made me.
I think she only made that to show the tattoos. She only did that to show the tattoos.
The bike shorts?
I don't know. JoJo Siwa, I respect you. You're a brilliant businesswoman. I do.
Oh, yeah. In that sense, of course.
She knows exactly what she wants to do. It's just...
I do think she has like a little bit of trauma.
Like if I was on social media at this age, I'd be probably made fun of 24/7.
Yeah, but I also don't think that you would go on like a talk show and be like, I have a sperm donor.
No, I think I would.
I know you wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, and then another big thing that's been like...
Should I pee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is
Sorry, not to interrupt. You're very exciting.
The other big thing of the weekend, it's kind of been like building up a little bit, but I feel like the traction is at an all-time high and the memes are hilarious. And it is the Kate Middleton scandal.
Okay, please explain. I was actually thinking about this morning. I know nothing except this like weird AI photo of her and her family.
Oh my gosh.
What is she up to? Is she kidnapped? Is she?
Nobody knows where she is.
So how
the
did this start?
Okay, so in December, I can't remember the exact date, she was seen like at night being taken to like the Royal Hospital or whatever. And they put out a statement that was like, Kate is getting like pre-planned, which is weird because like who gets pre-planned surgery in the middle of the night? Surgery, and she's not going to be returning until like Easter, which is April, or maybe it's
March,
early this year.
It's like March 30th, I think.
Yeah. So everyone was like, okay, weird. But then all of these like other weird things started happening with the royal family. Like I think in January it was, the king got diagnosed with cancer, and then like he had to like step away, and just like all of these little things. And so all of the like people, it's like the Swifties, but of the royals, kind of started being like, this is weird. And so then because all of this online chatter was getting like a little silly, I think that they were like, we need to put out a statement, because people are literally like, they Diana'd her. Like the theories are crazy of what's going on. People are like, something is wrong. Like what kind of also abdominal surgery requires you to be gone for 4 months? Like, and she was in the hospital for 14 days. Which, like, to be fair, if it were me and I was getting like the best treatment and recovering from like an abdominal surgery in a hospital was possible for me, I'd probably do it there rather than being pushed out of the hospital because it's so expensive and we live in America.
Oh, of course. And it's like, I mean, it could be anything. We don't really know.
Yeah. So like people are, you know, coming up with all of these reasons as to like maybe where she's gone. And so then they then posted a photo, because this weekend was Mother's Day in the UK, which is like,
oh yeah, it's so funny. I saw, sorry, this is like so off topic, but they said it so much during the Oscars last night.
Oh, like happy Mother's Day.
So many people who won were British and were like, it's Mother's Day in the UK, happy Mother's Day. And I saw a tweet that was like, I've never been more aware that today's UK Mother's Day, because I think I heard it like 7 times, which was like adorable, but had no idea. Okay, sorry, continue.
So they posted a photo of her and the 3 kids, and it's so clearly, people started noticing like weird things on it. Like on Charlotte, her daughter's sleeve, there's like a full blur. And then like on Kate's face, like the lighting is a little bit weird. Are you talking
about this picture? The family picture?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
And like the fingers, kids are weird.
No, so it is like literally giving AI. It's like when you do that TikTok trend where it like zooms out a bunch of times. It's like that.
But so then people who like use Photoshop and those kinds of things like took the image and were like altering the contrast and whatever, and like you can literally see, so on her face someone was like, there was like a really weird shadow on like her face, and I was like, what is that? So I like did the exposure thing, whatever the fuck they do, and it was like letters. They took her face from her cover of Vogue. Like you can see the letters Vogue and then they just like turned it, so it's like clearly in a very altered image.
What is going on? I am so into this right now.
Like no matter which way you frame it, it is an altered, like you were photoshopped. Then there were people that were like, what does the foliage look like in March in the UK? Because there's like green sprouting in the background.
Great question.
So it was just like a lot of people being like, this fucking photo's bullshit. Like you think we're so dumb, like we're so smart.
It is the most AI looking photo I've ever seen. Trying to be passed as real.
Then her and William, her husband, they have like a fucking joint Twitter account. They put out a statement from her, by the way, which obviously is not her.
She's dead. she's
like,
great.
I'm so sorry. Like most of people on the internet who like do photography, like I edit my photos too. And it's like, then the memes were so fucking funny because they were like, Kate like working Adobe editing her pics and then not getting them approved by like the royal court and then uploading them on their Twitter account. Like that is not how the order of operations works here. And like you're a royal family and she's the one photoshopping pictures. Sure.
As she's like recovering.
Like the memes are did you see the thing I posted on my story this morning? I was dying laughing because like it's my whole entire Twitter feed. Like all of the memes about this. Dublin Airport tweeted,
Is this what you post on your story?
Yeah. I'll let you look at it too. Okay.
Our new social media intern, Kate, did a great job capturing Cillian Murphy's return. Sorry, I was like Cillian.
Yeah.
Cillian Murphy's return to Dublin Airport this morning after his Oscars success.
And it's just like a horrible photo of
an insanely Photoshop picture.
Our new intern, Kate. Like Dublin Airport. That is so funny. So like my whole feed has just been stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then a lot of it is like, okay, like something seriously wrong, because then all of these publications that had originally shared the photo, like they took it down.
Oh shit.
And so that is like a clear indication that something's very wrong.
Oh my God, what is happening? Is there even
I don't know the source, but so then since that happened, other news outlets who had posted the photo are now talking about like Prince William's mistress. So it's like a threat being like, you fucked us over. Now tell us what's going on, or we're going to keep publishing all of these other stories. Oh my
God.
And I saw something that said
sassy
that like Kate Middleton, I mean, they didn't have to say that, but like that's definitely why they're like now putting in these hot ticket stories. And then they posted another photo. Okay, the first photo that was posted was after all of this like online chatter happened, was a photo of Kate driving, but it was literally the most grainy photo on earth. And people were like, I could take a better photo with my iPhone. Like you are using like the best cameras on the world.
Yeah. And with like the best zoom.
Yes. And like people were getting all like detective with even that, and they were like, it's her sister, like this isn't Kate, it's her sister. But like they didn't really know. So then I think on Mother's Day they were like, we gotta release another thing. Then they posted another photo of Prince William and Kate in the back of a car, but she's like turned so you can only see like the back of her head, and the same fucking people put it into their computer program, and it's an old photo of her from like some other event.
What the fuck is going on?
And they're like, stop putting this shit out. Like, we are not dumb. We're not stupid.
So what's the overall theory? That she's in the hospital
still? People
think
that my favorite is that she's on The Masked Singer.
Please.
I've seen ones that she got
on The Masked Singer.
If she was okay and all of this was happening, like literally just be like, hey, it's me, Kate. Like, I'm fine. I'm literally just recovering. The fact that they're like going out of their way to be so like,
it's weird
cover uppy is making it worse for them.
It's more sus than her just disappearing.
Yeah. Like Lizzie's rolling in her grave right now. Like they're so fucking dumb. I kept this shit locked down for 75 years and like here they are fucking it up.
But will this make better Crown episodes?
Well, that's what everyone is hoping for. They're like, I hope I'm alive for when
the Crown does
this Crown series comes out. A lot of people think that she's dead. Like they've murdered her. This new thing came out, I think today or yesterday, that she had an affair with her sister's ex-boyfriend from like decades ago and got pregnant. And then like William killed her. Or like beat her up or something, and like that's why she was in the hospital. Dead.
I think if she was dead, they would have made that a story in a different way. Like, oh, she had a heart attack.
Well, they could be playing the long game.
True.
Like they could be like, oh, she had to go to the hospital to get surgery. Oh, whoops. 4 months went by. Yes.
Oh no.
People think sepsis. People think that maybe she got a colostomy bag.
I have heard that actually.
People think, which like is not a big deal, but like if that were the case, just be like, I'm still recovering.
Yeah, but like you don't need to put your Vogue face over like instead of I don't know.
It's so annoying too because media outlets keep reporting like Kate apologizes, and it's like, Kate, you think that she has control over any of this?
Kate's not here.
Yeah. Like
Kate has left the building.
Not Kate. Prove it's Kate. Send a video of yourself. Like send a video of you hitting upload.
So do you think that's what they're stressing about right now? Is like we need to prove that Kate's alive.
Yeah, 100%.
So is there something coming out like every day? Is that why it's so crazy?
It was like kind of like hee hee ha ha theories at the beginning, but now because they're uploading content that's so obviously not real,
great publicity,
they're making, I know, except not for them.
Yeah, not for them. But people are talking.
It's crazy, but the royals are like so private in that sense, where it's like any sort of scandal is like the worst thing.
I can't feel like the Kardashians. Like have a reality show about it.
Put a fucking camera in that room.
Although Kardashians
But like, I do the fucking content. I saw one this morning. It made me LOL. There's been really fun. I think I've liked a lot of tweets. And normally I'm like, it's got to be really good for me to like it.
Yeah.
I saw one today. This morning, it was, the girl has, it was like Oprah. Were you photoshopped or were you photoshopping? This one, it's posted by an account. This is the one where it's kind of going through. This is the new photo they posted. Do you see how grainy it is?
Yeah.
And the Twitter handle is still_bejeweled. And someone quote tweeted it saying, "The Swifties are sleuthing. William is done for." Because she's like talking about the theory of like what's going on in this photo. Loved that.
Damn. What the fuck is going on?
This one made me LOL. Prince Andrew is now claiming. It's so funny. Prince Andrew is now claiming, like, the Kate photoshopping is just like so funny to me. Prince Andrew is now claiming that Kate also photoshopped this photo, and it's very funny. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to believe that the Princess of Wales is editing her own family photos to send to global news outlets. Is the royal family okay? This sim meme. Not now, sweetie. Mummy's experimenting with editing. This one made me LOL.
Oh, I saw that one. Yeah.
It's Khloe Kardashian. I mean,
how bizarre.
The content is amazing. I do hope she's well. Yeah. And I feel bad laughing if she's not.
I know, yeah.
But Twitter, people on Twitter are
it's like, just unhinged.
It's a magical place.
Yeah. Oh my God, I wonder what happened to her.
I know. So I do feel as though, Kate, you need to come forward.
Are there any like logical theories that it could be?
I think the colostomy bag one is like good. She's just like waiting until timeline wise. I think that makes sense because she got surgery in December and then March.
Oh, it was in December. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. So why edit photos and put them out if you're just like in the hospital? Like, why can't you just say I'm in the hospital?
Well, she was only in the hospital for, they said like 10 to 14 days she would be in the hospital. So then everyone's like, okay. So then she's just like taking the time.
So she's basically been missing.
Yep.
Got it.
She's not been spotted.
Got it.
Since they were on the way to the hospital.
Oh, okay. So maybe she is dead.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Damn, I totally missed all that. I knew she was like missing, but I didn't know the context.
Yeah. I think it was little like conspiracy theories at first, but now it's like, all right, y'all are being sus as hell. Yeah.
Damn. Ooh, I gotta find like a Reddit thread about it. Keep myself updated.
Oh, yeah. And then you can like paraphrase everything that you find.
Yeah, I'll put on ChatGPT.
But the internet is hooked now. Like,
I mean, I'm hooked now just from hearing it.
They thought they were in for it before when it was just people who care about the royals. Now you have people like me.
Yeah.
Like caring.
It's such a perfect storm of internet sleuthing because it's so intriguing because it's like, well, what the fuck happened?
Yeah. And like you can't.
They're putting out all these weird things.
Yeah. And like you think that everyone is stupid.
Yeah.
But like everyone is outsmarting you.
Like we've seen AI photos before. Like everyone in that photo has their fingers crossed. Come on.
No. Oh my God. It's so funny.
That is crazy.
I love it.
Well, hopefully she's safe.
I do hope that she's well.
And hopefully one day she can explain.
A lot of people are also saying that she's like just been trying to divorce him.
Oh.
There's like so many theories. You find that Reddit thread and I think you'll be.
I will. Yeah.
You're going to be hooked.
I know. I was on Reddit during the Boston bomber. Isn't that crazy? And I was like sleuthing with everyone trying to find him.
My hero.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to save Boston. Oh, wow. I'm my hero in Boston, but we got the wrong guy. So
did you?
Yeah.
Who did you think it was?
Well, I remember there was this whole thing where somebody got a photo of someone with a backpack.
Carly.
I know. I mean, I was like 20 years old or something.
I know. It's so funny.
Somebody had a backpack on and then they saw another photo like 20 minutes later he didn't have his backpack on. So everyone was like, that's gotta be him. When in reality, someone could have just been holding it for him.
Did you like put a folder together, send it into the FBI?
No, I was just like refreshing it constantly, like following it. Yeah. And then I was also like listening to some scanner at the time in Boston. I'm fine. Everything's fine. This is just.
No, I love it.
I swear to God, my grandpa was like this and I got the gene. Wow. He was the same fucking way. But yeah, Reddit's fun.
Can you hear me swallowing?
No.
Oh, let me put it
out your throat. Yeah. No.
I'm doing it like intentionally.
I know I didn't hear a thing. I think don't don't press it against your neck. I don't know. I think I heard it in real life and not the
Rats.
Sorry. All right. Should we move on to Am I the Asshole?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. We have Vanderpump Rules.
I didn't even look it up, but if there's anything that you would like to speak about.
So, kind of. So,
I don't remember what happened.
I know. Well, it was like the whole retreat with them doing meditating.
Oh, that was last week?
That was last week.
Oh, wow.
So, of course, it is frustrating because when this comes out, the new episode will already be out. But
yeah.
Okay, so the internet is very like, Sheena needs to shut the fuck up.
We didn't talk about it on our bonus. Oh, no, because Joe was here.
Sheena makes everything about herself. Sheena this, Sheena that, Sheena blah, 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 blah. When I was watching the episode, my very genuine reaction was just like, what Sheena's saying makes sense.
I agree.
Okay, thank you. Because I was like, yes, Ariana went through the most hurt of this thing, but like everybody is hurt here and you're allowed to be hurt by it. Also, this only happened a couple months ago when they filmed this, so it's still very fresh.
The thing that I wish she would do, if it were me and I was Ariana and my best friend was coming to me about that, I would literally be like, shut the fuck up.
Of course.
I think that she is looking at the wrong person.
I agree.
To help her with it.
And I think she's not saying it the best way.
Yes. Like she's like, what about me? And it's like, okay.
When will it be about me?
100% you are so valid for feeling like this person's been your friend for over a decade.
Yeah.
And like a close friend. And it's okay to be hurt. But I think when you say that to the person who was like in a relationship with this person, thought she was going to be with him forever, like it's looking like you think yours is a bit more important. And like, no offense, why would she ever want to hear that?
Of course.
I think that it like both can be true. Like Ariana, like Lala being like, Ariana's being a bad friend, blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, she's just like really hurt and doesn't want to hear that her friend is upset over someone who also hurt her.
Yeah.
And Ariana, like, to be fair, did acknowledge it.
She was being really sweet about it.
She was like, that sucks. If it were me, I'd be like, shut the fuck up. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Because I do also think that they've had that conversation already. Like Ariana's already been like, yeah, he's a guy who did really horrible fucking things. And I'm sorry that like you are a good friend of his and he did that to you. But for her to constantly keep being like, I can't get over it. I can't get over it. Like you're at the wrong person. Mm-hmm. Talk to Lala about it. Talk to other people about it. I think going to Ariana,
it just doesn't, like, yes, she's her best friend, but it's like, it's not the time or place.
No.
I think they could talk about it maybe years from now. Like, say how hurtful it was to you, but like, just don't go to Ariana about it. But I think her feelings are completely valid.
Yeah. I think it's because she's turning the feelings into being like, Ariana doesn't care about my feelings.
Yeah.
Which is like, have a little bit of empathy right now. It's so fresh. She probably just doesn't want to keep talking about this man.
And it's like, she shouldn't care about anyone's feelings right now.
Yeah,
except herself.
She did. She had a conversation with her via FaceTime and was like, that really sucks.
Yeah. Like she was being a friend to her about it. The one thing that like shouldn't have annoyed me, but it did, was she was like, well, Tom never cared about your friendship anyway.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, like that's a very black and white statement to make. Like he could have cared and he could have also been a terrible person. You know what I mean?
Well, the thing is like he could have been saying that to Ariana too.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
I do think that she's probably just like, enough. Stop talking to me about him.
Yeah. The PayPal thing also, how did they not have money during 2020? I'm so confused by this.
Me too.
Like that was the most shocking thing out of all of this. I'm not surprised he sent her money. I feel like he's very generous in that way. I'm not saying he's a good person, but like he didn't.
Wait, did I showed you the clip of him? No, I think he's I think he's a narcissist. Of course. And him sending her money is like, I think it was on the after show. Like when she said that on the show, I was like, yeah, he did that because like that's an ego boost for him. He could be like, I did something really nice.
But
and like even with the James proposal, it's like that was really nice, but like he still made it about him.
It was him. Yes, the James thing I get, but like he didn't tell anyone about the Sheena thing, so maybe he thought that she would tell or something and make him. But I don't know. But either way, even if it was money to cover up, even if it was like his own personal gain, like he still did something nice.
Totally,
you know. Maybe the motive wasn't there, but we don't really know.
I agree.
I just thought that was shocking. Like, what do you mean you had no money in 2020? Like, you've been doing the show for 10 years. Huh?
And like, yeah, I didn't get that either at all.
And Ariana said, I don't know.
She's vlogging. Like, she was doing stuff.
I don't know if this is like
they had a house. Maybe it was just like her mortgage, but I know she got a good deal on that house.
I don't know if this is the after show or like a clip from next week. So sorry, I'm not spoiling anything, but it's just Ariana saying like, when her and Tom broke up, she like had $2,000 in her bank account. I was like, how?
Guys. What?
Yes. I didn't like see the whole clip. I think she goes to explain how it happened, but like, I didn't want to.
Okay.
I think it was like the sandwich shop and having to put up a ton of money into that and blah, blah, blah. But I was just like, what the fuck? Like these people are, I thought they should
start watching the after shows. They're actually really good. They're like 25 minutes.
No. I think they're on YouTube.
No.
Too. So it's like really easy to just watch.
This on Peacock.
Yeah.
I need to play you guys this clip because it's the most insane thing. Like it's Tom Sandoval. He's a psychopath.
Stupid.
Who did I send it to? I definitely sent it to.
You sent it to me.
I know, but we have so many texts.
I know.
Okay. This is when they're talking about how he gave Sheena money and him talking about like, oh, here are like some selfless ways to just like, so you feel selfless. And I'm like, bro.
Buddy, on your birthday, you should give a homeless person $100. And the best way to do it, I'll show you how to give a homeless person $100 in a very like non-self-serving way. You go, you walk by and you go, hey, dude, can you hold this for me real quick? Thanks. And you literally just take off down the street. It's like so fat.
Huh?
Bro.
Your birthday's coming up.
Should I DM him? Hey, it's my birthday. Can you give me $100?
I think you should film it.
I think I should walk to his house.
I think you should film yourself doing that with this audio over it.
I should.
Tom Sandoval single-handedly making the world a better, more philanthropical, selfless place.
Oh my God. I feel like people will be like, this is so fucked up that Carly did this, but also be like, well, I gave someone $100.
Yeah.
And
you ran away.
I ran away.
You ran away.
I wasn't
so
looking for anything. I was just filming it for my own personal
and also like
game.
Why on your birthday?
I think on their birthday.
Well, how would he know a homeless person's birthday?
I don't
know.
He
said, here's what you do on your birthday.
Oh. No, I'm not. Sorry, I'm not giving anyone any money on my birthday.
That's why, because it's so selfless.
Yeah, I know. Well, I guess I'm not as selfless as Tom Sandoval.
He's the most insane person on earth, and thank God he's on our television.
Thank God he exists.
He's this season. It's a little hard to watch. I'll be honest.
It's tough. I think the whole meditation thing was really kind of fucked up. Just to have Sheena and Tom there together.
I wanted to literally slit Brock's throat,
dude. It was so weird. Like.
Well, if TJ ever did that to me, he was like, oh, I thought you'd be in a good position so you could just finally get over it.
We're getting so mad. He's like, Brock, I thought the three of us could do it.
Yeah.
He was like, no.
Also, like, she's not in a good place right now. Like, be fucking...
Well, I saw in the mid-season trailer, she's talking to him. Who knows how it's edited.
I gotta watch it.
But she's like, I don't think we'll be together forever. But who knows the context? It could be literally anything.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But I thought
What time do you guys watch it at?
Like 8. I know. But there are some talkers, so.
Well, that's okay, because then I can rewatch it with TJ.
Yeah.
That's really upsetting that you watch it at literally.
Well, I have no choice.
Well, it'll still be light outside.
No, literally. So annoying. Ugh.
Oh, I'll have to text Samay.
I'm going to leave Pilates and it's going to be bright out.
Yeah. So what do? Do you go home?
Huh?
What time do you do Pilates?
I go until 7, then I just go to Emma's because it's like right there.
Got it.
She moved it's like on the same street. So I just go there and hang out and then we watch it at 8.
Okay.
You know what's so annoying about her fucking whatever Hulu she uses to record the episodes? Emma, I'm really sorry, but she's very aware that I am very upset by this. Oh. If you pause, you can't skip through the commercials ever.
What?
They're like ads, like YouTube ads. You can't skip them. So I'm like, if someone pauses, I'm like, no, because it doesn't even fucking matter. We're just going to be here longer watching it. Yeah. Also, Ariana's on Watch What Happens too tonight.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
What else happened in that episode?
What happened like in LA?
I feel like it was so boring.
Oh yeah, it was just Ariana and Katie doing their like shoot.
Oh, I loved yeah, Katie was like, I don't need a project boyfriend.
Yeah.
Because he didn't know what penne was.
Yeah.
Sheena had her like out like a song release or something last Thursday, and they did a lot of like themed pasta stuff because I think Kevin was performing too.
Oh, funny. Yeah, I saw he was making penne.
I want to watch that.
Yeah.
Other than that,
I feel like it was pretty whatever. It was a good episode though. It was very like, there were so many long scenes that weren't edited as much, especially when they were in Tahoe, that I was like, oh, this is like very juicy. How uncomfortable is all of that though? Like, having to navigate that with Tom there, and it's like he thinks that they're welcoming him, but they're kind of not. But they kind of are.
Yeah,
it's very strange.
What was it, like episode 6? Like, do I need to rewatch it?
No,
it just goes by so fast.
I know. Plus, it was already a week ago.
I know.
How are we supposed to remember? You know?
I know. Oh, God. Yeah, the yoga instructor. That was so weird.
That was weird. And she was just crying the whole time.
Like ugly crying.
Yeah. Poor girl. I don't know. I don't think Sheena is just me. I think she's having very valid feelings.
Yeah.
And I think that.
But I think, like, I think she just needs to not go to Ariana.
100%.
You're going to end up ruining your friendship.
Yeah.
Because I think that's when it becomes like me.
Yeah.
When it's like, okay.
Well, especially when she said, I can't keep hating him for you. Oh. It's like, well.
No, tag yourself. I was Katie and Ariana looking at each other.
Yeah.
But
like, don't say that.
Yeah. And it's like, the man gave you $2,000, but like, I don't understand. Like,
just give it back.
Why? Venmo him back. Like, if anyone did that to you, I mean, I'm obviously like so different, but like, pretend I wasn't. I think even you would feel that way. If someone did to me what Sandoval did to Raquel, you would be like,
Ariana or Raquel?
Ariana.
Oh, okay.
I think you'd be like, that's a horrible person. Why would I want to even be around somebody like that?
Yes.
And the fact that she's like, like, he could have been a really good friend to you.
Yeah.
But there was a whole chunk of time where you didn't really know who he was.
Yeah.
And he treated like your best friend that way. And you're still like...
Yeah. I think it's just hard for her because this is the first time she's had to be like around him and like it's very weird, intimate, meditative moments. And she's like, all these feelings are coming back. Plus she's dealing with the stuff with their child and the babysitter and having OCD. I just feel like it's a whole mix of
everything coming,
a billion things.
Once.
And I feel like
Sheena a little bit of grace.
She's human. Like, I don't know. I don't like this whole
and then I saw people
story
on the internet being like, did you know that Sheena has a lightning bolt tattoo?
Oh, yes.
And they were saying like, this is because her and Tom were actually having an affair.
Yeah, like, okay.
And I'm like, guys, reel it in.
Again, like Sheena said, they were friends for 10 years. Maybe they got magic tattoos.
Reel it in.
Yeah.
Oh, they go on a gondola ride. I don't remember that.
Oh, yeah. Because remember, Allie's like horrified. It's like 2 seconds. Allie's horrified. Oh, it's when Brock and Sandoval start getting in the fight.
Oh, yeah. That was a slay scene.
Yeah, I liked that a lot.
Brock. I like when Brock sticks up for his girl.
Yeah. Because he's also very like neutral, but he like knows exactly what's going on at the same time. You know? It's pretty cool.
Yeah, Sandoval just sucks. He, like, literally... Just say, I'm sorry.
No, it's like the smallest thing you could ever do.
Like, it would just be so much easier to just be like, I'm really sorry than having to keep dealing with these confrontations.
I know. I don't understand his brain. Because it's like
people like that.
I would literally be like, I'm sorry and keep my head down until someone forgave me or I was somewhere else.
Narcissists, like, genuinely, I don't think can ever take accountability. Yeah. That's what's so frustrating about it.
It is crazy seeing it in real time because it's like, all anyone wants is for him to be like, this was fucked up. And he just won't. He'll just fight it.
And then even on the after shows, he doubles down completely.
He just does. I don't know.
Because he's like, oh, there was a part of this episode I remember. It made me so mad.
I might remember it if you.
It was just like someone was upset about something, but then it's like the whataboutism.
Yeah.
Well, what about when like you did this to me?
What was it with him and Lala?
Oh, that happened.
On the boat.
Yes. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But like, that's so fucking annoying to me. Because it's like, they don't have to do with each other.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Someone's just looking for an apology. Literally just deliver it to them.
No, anytime. It's like, well, James hooked up with Kristen.
Like, you're in your 40s.
Yeah.
Grow up.
Yeah.
Say you're sorry.
Say sorry, put your head down.
If anyone is listening to this who is like this.
Well, they won't know that they're like this. If they're like this, you know?
That's true.
I also wonder if Tom genuinely was like very sorry and didn't lash out in any type of way since it happened, what it would be like now. You know what I mean? I feel like he would be in such a better, like everyone would be in such a better fucking place.
Totally.
Even if he apologized immediately, heartfeltly, full of heart to Ariana at the time. She could have been like, okay, I fucking hate you, but like, I get it, whatever.
Yeah.
And it could be a whole different story. It's truly how you like apologize.
React.
And when you know you hurt someone's feelings, that's where it really matters. When you hurt their feelings, sometimes you don't know you're hurting their feelings. But once you know you are, then that's what matters. That's why I always have such a hard time when people like, yeah, like you tell them you're hurt and they're like, well, it's like, okay, well, acknowledge that I'm hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you don't think I'm hurt. I am. So please address it. Like, I hate that.
100%.
It's like, I remember, this is going to be back in the Vine days, everyone was going after Brittany Furlan for like stealing all their ideas.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, this is like, finally, like someone's saying something. And she came out and she was like, well, not all ideas are, you know,
stolen
or
like every idea starts somewhere else.
Yeah. And I was like, this is not the way to handle this. Like, it was like a very clear, and that's the first time I was like, oh, it's about how you handle a situation.
Like, you could literally have she could have just been like, I didn't even realize these ones that I saw were somebody else's. This is just something that has like been around.
Let me tag them. And but no, it's just like, well, I didn't do anything wrong. It's like, I just hate that.
Because I will say, like, the internet, like, there's so much fucking content on the internet. I do think though, during that time, like, it was much smaller.
Totally.
And she probably was stealing people's content.
She was.
But like now it's like you could make a TikTok and like not have seen someone else's and they're like, you stole this from me.
Well, TikTok too is like everyone does the same trend. So it's not even like stealing at this point. Totally. You know what I mean?
There are some though that I've seen that are like,
yes, there's some like big creators I've seen like fully steal content, which is weird to me.
And I do think a better way going about that could just be like, hey, did you see this person's, like, these are kind of similar TikToks.
Not like, fuck you stole ideas, you piece of shit, delete your account.
Yeah,
that's how we've turned into. I sent you a video and then I realized you probably couldn't really see, but we did drive by La Poubelle last weekend. Did you watch the video that I sent you?
I did not.
Oh,
because I was sleeping.
Oh, but you didn't think to like watch it when you woke up?
No, I think I might have, but I was so tired.
No, it's fine. I do the same thing.
Yeah.
It was just funny. If you remember, we talked about La Poubelle, them protesting. When we left Patricia's birthday party, our Uber took us literally right by La Poubelle. I was like, oh my God. So I pulled up my phone, all these people protesting, but I'd like zoomed in a little too far. So it was like going by so fast. You couldn't really see people in the video that I sent you, but it was just crazy to see in real life for sure.
Whoa.
Yeah. A lot of people.
My brain literally like, why did your Uber go that way? I'm like, why would they not just get on the freeway right there?
I don't pay attention. I don't know. I was
No, that's just literally how my brain works.
I know. That's why I can't drive you, because I know you're questioning everything I'm doing.
Like literally the freeway's right there. They could have just gone on it. That's crazy that they're still doing that.
It's so fun though. Every Friday I get so excited.
I know, I'm going to have to go.
Well, and then I also sent you the Joy of Everything link. The guy who like, it was like a pre-Oscar party. He was like finding celebs.
I did open that.
Oh, okay.
But we were like out to dinner.
Oh, okay. You just prop it up.
I wanted to see his face and I was like, oh, I'll open it and then maybe he'll come on my feed now.
Oh yeah, he probably will. He shows his face a lot too.
Yeah, I saw what he looked like.
Oh, okay.
Little beard, a little salt and pepper beard.
Yeah. Oh, you really did see his face.
I did.
Not a liar like me. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, me neither. I'm like,
I think it's because you're always like, you never see what I sent you.
Oh yeah,
that's why I said that.
You're projecting.
No, literally.
You're Sandovaling.
I'm literally Sandovaling. I'm so sorry. Okay, am I the asshole?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is a good one. Well, actually, I don't know. It just sounds funny. Am I the asshole for telling my wife to take Trump out of the family prayer?
Oh my God.
Let me start out by saying, okay, throwaway account, doesn't matter. Sounds a bit weird, but let me explain. I, 32 male, am a politically neutral guy. My wife, 25 female, is not. She is pretty hardcore MAGA.
How old is he?
32 and she's 25. She is pretty hardcore MAGA and has been since 2016 or whenever the last election was. She is pretty vocal on Facebook about her views and sometimes says some scary things.
Bro.
One time she asked my coworker to his face if he was documented. We literally grew up together in the Midwest, LOL. Anyway, I usually let it slide because it's not hurting me. Like I said, I'm politically neutral. Last month though, she was getting my son 5 months, 5 male to bed one night. And after reading it to him, she did a prayer before bed. Normal stuff like, please pray for mommy, daddy, grandpa, and Trump. When I heard her say that, I was confused why she was praying for just a guy who isn't in our family. I asked her
that's the final straw.
Yeah. I asked her about it really politely and she went off on me on how he is persecuted and needs prayers to win the election and fend off the enemy and whatever. Again, I let it go because
she's so right.
I normally wouldn't care. But now she seems like I am doing this now she seems like she is doing this to spite me. Even during blessing before meal, she adds, and bless Trump, amen, really fast before I can argue. Last night was the worst though. My dad, 77 male, had a small stroke. And we went to the hospital overnight. After I told her and my son, I did a small prayer for him. Of course, before I said amen, my wife added, and bless Trump. Well, this time I got mad. I told her she should keep him out of our family prayers and that this is our personal connection with God she is messing with by bringing in some weird old politician. Suffice it to say, she hasn't talked to me since. Am I really in the wrong here? Maybe it's not that big of a deal, but I feel like it's gone too far. Am I the asshole?
She asked your best friend if he was documented and that wasn't enough for you to be like, oh, she's crazy.
No, I'd be like, yeah, bye.
But I guess if oh my God, am I in the wrong?
Like there's a difference between politically neutral and like, oh, my wife asked my Mexican friend if he was documented. Like that's a whole different thing.
How did that, like, I need to know like your friend's reaction. Was he like, ha ha?
Well, I think there is an update if you want me to read it.
Yeah.
I'd have to find it really fast.
Because for me, I'm just like, you're crazy for even being with this person. Like,
I agree.
I need to know all the instances where, like, that's not being political. Like, that's her being brainwashed.
Like, and also just rude.
Yeah, rude as fuck. Like, what does she say to, like, waitresses? Like, if you're just going up to people like that, like, that's nuts.
Okay, I got an update.
Okay.
So I mentioned in my previous post that my dad suffered suffered from a small stroke the night before. Well, the small stroke was just the tip of the iceberg. Today, my dad suffered a major stroke in the hospital and passed away last night. No. My whole family is devastated, including my wife. When I said a prayer for him she did not say anything about Trump and was very respectful. Well, thank God. She's such a good wife. After we got home from the hospital where I was sorry, I like literally can't read. After we got home from the hospital was where I messed up. We were getting ready for bed and I thanked her. She asked for what and I said for not bringing up Trump during the prayer for my dad. She immediately got mad at me about why I thought she was such a terrible person who would do something like that. I said she literally did it when we first found out he had a small stroke. And she said to me that it was before she knew it was that serious. I said that it was my dad, and of course it was serious to me. Then I really messed up and showed her the post I made yesterday to try to get her to understand.
Like
the post I read. Yeah. She read through all the comments and got even more mad at everything, of course.
I need to know what people are saying.
I'll read it. Long story short, she drove off to her friend's house and left me having to deal with my son and without a car. Later, she made this huge Facebook post about me and how terrible of a person I am. She said I made her drop out of college when I met her as a freshman in college and forced her to start a family with me. We met when we were 18 or older and the kids were her idea, but whatever. I assume she got this idea from some of the comments about the age difference between us. So thanks. And then, of course, she says that I am against her and her beliefs and all the usual things about Trump. I may update if something else happens, but whatever. Thanks for coming, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
What? 7 years? I guess like when they got together.
Yeah, I think so.
But he would have also been in,
well, he's 30.
When did they meet?
I don't know.
He's 32 and she's 25. That's not that crazy to me.
I don't think that's yeah. The top comment on the original post is, damn, so you married a general asshole and now you're upset that she's being an asshole to you specifically?
No, yeah.
Let's say what else.
Not even you, to God.
Yeah, I let it slide because it's not hurting me. I can tell you that this political disconnection would be a deal breaker for me.
My partner was on Facebook posting things about Donald Trump, and I didn't also align with them, that would be mortifying.
And saying thank you, Trump, in your dinner prayer or whenever you're praying. Like, say you were a prayer. I'd be like,
to your kid before bed.
Shut the fuck up.
And pray for Daddy Trump.
Pray for Daddy Trump, who's more important than your actual daddy. All right, Brinsley? Say thank you to Trump. Brinsley and Braxton.
Little baby Trump.
Couldn't have done without Trump. Couldn't have had you without Trump. Yeah.
I wonder what's going to happen. Do you think he's going to win? I'm certainly voting for him.
Oh, I thought you meant the argument of the wife and husband.
They're just fucking weird.
I don't know if Trump's gonna win. I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Like, I doubt it.
But like, it makes me, the whole thing makes me nervous because I'm like, if he doesn't win, like, and they already did the insurrection once, like, what's it going to be this time?
Yeah, but I think he was like antagonizing it. he caused it to happen.
Yeah.
So as long as he doesn't do that again.
Well,
if there was a second insurrection, that'd be...
I don't mean
honestly,
like an insurrection. I just mean like something else.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I think things are a little bit different now, though. I feel like some of the crazy Trumpies are like not Trumpies anymore. Yeah, well, she's just one of them. Or they've died off. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It'll be interesting. I have no fucking idea, but can't wait for the debates because those are interesting.
Oh, I watched the that Liberty thing, the Liberty College thing.
Oh, you watched it?
Yes.
Is it
good? Yes.
Okay.
And it's so much involved in like political stuff.
Oh, shit.
The guy basically got like blackmailed and was like, you have to by, oh my God, what the fuck was Trump's lawyer's name? I can't remember. But he was like, you have to, I don't know if this is the first time or second time, but basically they had videos of this guy, the president of the college, whose dad started it. And him and his wife got like this 20-year-old kid he would sleep with the wife while the president of the school watched and like got himself off. And then it furthered on into him like the kid would have sex with her and then like he would have sex with her right after. And like they recorded it. So if like the kid and the wife were sleeping together and he wasn't there, he was like, as long as you film it, I'm okay with it. And then they would like send it to him. And so I think what eventually happened was this kid like told, I think, one person, but that person did not have good intentions, and like years later was like, you have to pay me off basically. But so then at one point the kid met Trump, like loved Trump, and
surprising.
Not like politically, he was like, it was like just during The Apprentice.
Oh, okay.
And so they were like, do you want to meet Trump? And they like flew him out to Liberty. He was like talking at Liberty, and like, dude, the shit that he would say was crazy.
Like Trump would say? Or?
Yeah.
Oh,
and then like
God.
everyone would be like, wow, like fuck abortion, like, you know, just like everything that he would say.
Yeah.
And so then this guy, the president of the school, basically like endorsed him, whatever. It was like a huge part of his campaign. And a lot of it was because the Cohen, is that his last name? Michael Cohen? Something like that? I don't know. His lawyer got a hold of the video when he silenced those people, and then I think like blackmailed the president of the school, being like, you have to keep endorsing him or like I'm gonna put the video out
Oh
there.
My God.
But he was like a full-blown alcoholic at this point, and then he eventually had to step down because it became like the kid kind of finally came forward because they were calling him like the pool boy. But like so much of it is like involving Trump and politics.
Jesus Christ.
And that's why Trump like literally won because of this man, because he got the whole entire evangelical Christian vote.
Jesus Christ. No pun intended.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's pretty
Is it worth
wild.
watching? Is it like...
I really liked it.
Is it episodic? Or?
No, it's like pretty long. So like towards the end, it's like a little exhaustive. Yeah. But if you are interested, like I would say like, I don't know. I really liked it.
Yeah.
Just because I'm like, holy shit, like everything's just so corrupt.
Yeah. No, I know everything is
and
paid off by something.
It's crazy because these people who are like in charge of a school that's like, you can't even look at a boy or a girl.
I know, it's like,
are literally
have sex,
sleeping with a 20-year-old and out drinking alcohol and like out doing everything that is not allowed.
Classic.
Yeah. So he was like, I'm just like out here to expose the hypocrisy of these places. And yeah, it's pretty wild.
Okay, well, go Trump.
Go Trump.
Just kidding. He sucks.
No, I need to know what the name of that lawyer is.
Yeah.
That's going to bother me.
Well, should we do another one? Or I mean, it's almost 2 hours. We don't have to.
Oh, yeah. I do have Michael Cohen, former lawyer. I cannot
Andy Cohen.
believe I remembered that. Wow.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. Okay, we did speech therapist. Am I the asshole for taking away my family's gifts because of something I overheard? Context, me, 31 male, and my long-term boyfriend, 30 male, bought a house together last June. I have a big family with 8 cousins and around 20 nieces and nephews, and I'm the oldest of my generation. I also have a pretty high-paying job, and so does my boyfriend. My boyfriend hasn't had any contact with his family for over a decade and has been coming to my family celebrations since before we were dating. Within my family, I am known to be a bit of a splurger with gifts, and the kids are always excited for my gifts because they're usually big things like Lego sets and things of the sort. Now with the story. So today, my family held a pre-Christmas celebration since we will not be able to meet up anytime this year after this week. It was held at me and my boyfriend's new house, the first family event we've had here. My boyfriend really wanted to take part in the gift giving, so went all out with gifts, spending an average of $100 per person. He was so excited to give everyone their presents since we spent not only money, but also a lot of time picking everything for everyone. The festivities were a hit, and my boyfriend and I stepped away for a bit to have some quiet time together. While we were resting on the stairs, we overheard, my cousin, 17 female, chatting with my niece, 15 female. They were joking around about a few family members and mentioned my boyfriend and how he was too gay to function. Honestly, we didn't mind it too much. It's a movie reference and their kids. But then another cousin, 24 male, came in and began making harsher jokes, which the kids laughed at. These jokes brought my boyfriend to tears, and I refused to let that slide. When the gift trading began, I took the 3 aside and let them know that I wasn't happy with their comments and that they weren't okay to say. I told them to apologize to my boyfriend because it was unfair to him, and they refused because they were just jokes that we weren't meant to hear. I told them I didn't care and they had to apologize. They refused again, and I told them that since they don't respect him, that they don't reserve the presents we got for them. This got them to backtrack and say they'd apologize, but I told them it was too late because they should still apologize. Too late, but they should still apologize. This is where I might have been too harsh. The youngest of my cousins told her mom, 15, told her mom, my aunt, that I was refusing to give her and the other 2 their presents, and she was angry about it. She told the parents of my niece and the male cousin's dad and partner about it, and all of them made a huge fuss. Me and my sister kicked them out, and when they tried to grab their presents before leaving, I stopped them and rushed them out the door. The whole thing fell apart after that, and it all ended very abruptly. Am I the asshole?
No.
I don't think so either.
I think
if I were the parents, I would be like, okay.
Yeah. No, I think
you gotta double down.
I think it's a really good lesson.
Me too.
And I think it's like,
and I like how he said like, well, it's too late now. Like, you already said you weren't going to apologize, but even though I'm not giving you the gifts, you should still apologize.
Yes.
And the fact that they didn't and went and told on him, like, you guys are going to remember this.
Yeah. And I know they're just kids, but like the fact that they were like, well, he wasn't meant to hear. It's like, well,
one was 24.
Oh, okay. Well, he heard it.
Yeah.
And you still said it. So it doesn't really matter at this point. Just apologize. Like, imagine saying something like that about someone who got you a great gift.
Yeah. I do think the 2 girls, it was probably like an innocent Mean Girls reference.
Probably.
However, if it hurts somebody's feelings, I think it's a good lesson to be like, hey, this did hurt his feelings though. Even if you were joking, like, do you mind just saying, I'm sorry that hurt you? Intent. My words hurt you.
Intent versus impact.
He's going to be a good parent one day.
I agree.
If he decides to do that.
I feel sad that, apparently he's too gay to function, so I don't think he's having kids. No, but I think that's a really good lesson to kids. Like,
it's not even like they're like 10.
Yeah.
Like 15, 17, and 24. Like
they got TikTok. They got it. Like,
you're old enough.
They know. Yeah. It's not okay. And that's
sad.
Yeah. It's sad that he was brought to tears.
It's okay to be gay.
It is okay to be gay. But not if you're dating someone who doesn't know you're gay. In that case, it's not okay. I mean, it's okay to be gay.
What's happening?
But it's not. I'm saying if he was gay, but like she didn't know he was gay.
Got it. I
don't know. This is getting too out of left field here.
Okay.
What are all these little broadcast channels on Instagram? Join my broadcast channel.
What are you talking about?
I always get notifications. It's like a celebrity or like Emin from Games We Play. It was like, join my broadcast channel, and then just like an alert to like all the followers, I think. But I don't know what it means.
Wow.
I thought maybe you would know, but I guess not.
I was looking to see if Joe texted me something.
Oh, that's
Someone commented on our episode and was like, I'm sorry, Carly, but this episode is better.
Why would you tell me that? I'm leaving.
Because also half of the comments were like, Carly and Matt.
Oh, thank you for telling me.
So you're welcome.
Just kidding. I'll have to watch it. I haven't watched it yet.
Me neither. I have no idea what we talk about. And I do think Mike made him cut out a bunch of stuff. So
yeah, probably.
People in their privacy are so fucking annoying.
So annoying. Like, put it all out
Just
there.
be real and raw and authentic.
Yeah, but he's not really an influencer.
No, of course.
It kind of is.
But like the things that he was talking about weren't like.
Yeah, that's serious.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Mike.
He was saying a lot of slurs and.
Okay. I'm so sure.
No, I'm kidding.
The MAGA stuff, for sure. The last person on earth.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for listening and or watching. If you're part of our Patreon, this will be up today on Tuesday that we're recording. Usually it's Monday, but we record on Tuesday today. So patreon.com/onlyfriends if you're curious. There's also, we do bonus episodes on there twice a month.
Wait,
what?
I cannot believe I forgot to tell you this. We are doing a pet psychic reading on Saturday.
Stop. With who?
So I don't know, some woman.
Just Paris?
I kept getting TikToks.
Just Paris?
Yes.
I want to come.
And
what time?
like it's like a pet communicator.
What time?
I think like 11 or something.
I'm literally gonna be there.
TJ booked it. I was like,
I know, I've always been so curious.
I sent him a couple of TikToks and like I do think like it can be like a little like whatever.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny.
Dude.
And
I would be so freaked. Are you not freaked out?
No, because I do for the most part think it's a little fake.
Okay.
But I sent a couple TikToks to TJ because it was just like, they were cute TikToks.
Yeah.
But then he got like really serious about it and he's like, I'm booking it, and like found some woman.
What does he want to know? Or what's his...
Why is she mean to me? Why does she...
That's fair.
Like, why does she do certain things?
Yeah.
But like, I was like, I know it will be fake if like we have to ask questions, and she's not like, the pet's communicating to me, and she immediately was like, okay, I need a picture of her and I need you to ask me some questions.
Wait, I'm like,
but they could like ask anything.
Yeah.
I mean, they could respond with anything.
Yeah,
They could be like, oh, why is she afraid? So, but if she's like, if she knows like little details or
that's
something.
what I'm saying. Like, that's how the medium got me.
So we'll see.
Real details.
Because I brought her to the vet the other day. She's been biting her nails. And she was like, the only reason why dogs would like bite their nails is because they have like an allergy. And she was like, there's no indication of that. So the other reason is most likely anxiety.
Aww.
And I was like, oh good, it's so bad now that she's biting her fucking nails.
So does she have to up the Prozac?
Well, I have to talk to her behavioral.
Her psychiatrist.
Hi baby.
Oh, so sad. Well, I want to come.
Okay, I'll let you know like the exact time. I think it's like via Zoom or something.
Oh, she's not even coming? How's she gonna get the vibe of the dog?
I know.
Oh, that's lame. Get her over here.
I don't know.
It's the Taylor Swift impersonator. I'm getting
Isn't that so funny?
Funny vibes.
P, you're gonna communicate with someone.
That's so funny because I've always like thought about that, but I'm too scared.
What are you scared of?
I don't know. My cats hate me or something. My mom wants to do another psychic medium when we go home. We're gonna go home
humans
sometime in like June. I think we're going to Omaha.
It's no longer home.
Well, I guess. Yeah, with humans. I'm like very.
Where are you gonna stay? Like a hotel?
My cousin has a big old house with a bunch of rooms. Yeah, and it's like she has a pool, so it's like the meeting place for a lot of our family, I guess.
Oh, for the seance.
It's
the meeting place for the seance.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do it or not. I just don't want them to say I'm like gonna die, but I know they don't do that.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Well, I guess we'll have an update next week how the pet psychic went. I'm very excited.
I'll be interested to see who made it this far. Leave a comment.
That's true.
Leave a comment of like something.
Crystal ball. I think there's a crystal ball emoji.
A crystal ball with a dog.
Yes. Leave a comment on our Instagram or on our YouTube.
Yeah.
Crystal ball.
We'll know the real ones.
Yeah.
Who made it past half of the plugs.
Yeah, we're so like,
I can't believe I forgot that. I was like, I'm so excited to tell her.
I can't either. I'm very interested in this.
Yeah.
Well, I know Claudia did it when her dog was dying, and they were like, didn't even bring up that the dog was dying. So I don't know how real it is.
No, yeah, it's like fun. Like the videos I saw, it was like, it's so stupid, and the comments are so funny because people are like, how did the dog know this? Like one of the people was like, your dog's saying that like he wants to get acupuncture done, and like the comments were like, how the fuck does a dog know what acupuncture is? So it's like,
also I offer acupuncture services. That's why they do it.
No, exactly. So I think like
acupuncture.
Yeah.
Your dog wants to do a cold
but I think it will be interesting. Like if she, says anything that I'm like, what the fuck? Like no one else could know that.
Yeah. There's so many I follow some Medium TikTok people who like go live and they'll like read people who like they'll like pay something and then they'll bring them up into a box and like do readings. And I like almost want to do one.
You should.
I should, because I'm just curious.
What does it tell you?
She seems very real. I don't know how. She just seems very, very, very real.
All of the people that come in are plants.
Yeah, all of them.
You should see if you pay her, if she does let you in.
I'll make a new TikTok account so she doesn't know it's like me, so she can't Google my name.
Oh, she doesn't. Oh, I see. During the yep.
Because otherwise, it's like Google anything.
Wow. Okay.
Well, anyways, just stay tuned for that update. I'm very excited. What's she gonna say? Why is she being mean to us? We don't know.
Not to me.
Not to Erin. Oh my god, TJ
was like, "What questions do you have?" And I said, "Do you like your mom or dad more?"
Yeah, like. Are you able to ask questions?
Yeah, no, she wants you to.
She brings out a magic 8 ball. Like, okay.
Yeah.
But it's an app.
Yeah, like it'll be very interesting the way that she answers them.
Yeah, and you're skeptical, so I feel like you'll have a good
TJ and I play such different roles in Paris's life.
Yeah.
So if like she knew like those kinds of things, like if she was like, well, I love my dad because he takes me for walks.
Right. But maybe she'll listen to this podcast because she looked up TJ and then found you and was like, oh, she's an influencer. Let me figure out everything about this dog. You know?
I know. I feel like
Paris has being an influencer.
Paris has a pretty private life.
But she does. But we talk about her a lot.
I know. There'll be a lot of content for this woman to get through.
You'll know if she'll say something. She'll say something specific that you'll know. You'll be like, oh my God, what the fuck?
Well, she loved that one trip where you drove across the country.
Like, okay, well, that one's obviously. Did you get her from, let me guess.
I'm sending
Baker's?
La Poubelle? Yeah.
No, I meant off of, where is she from? Bakersfield.
Yeah.
Like every dog is from Bakersfield.
I know. Every chihuahua.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you for listening, watching. If you don't go to our Patreon, this will be out on Wednesday everywhere. And we have another podcast called Good Influences with Mike Sheffer, Matt King that comes out every Tuesday. So make sure you're listening and watching to that. And we'll see you guys next week.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.